what's going on, guys? We are back with more Minecraft, and I'm here with friends
Hello.
who are standing far too close to me. Anyhow, yes, we're back in Zamal, because, yeah. Unfortunately, we are down a member today, Wah.
Clyde's not feeling well, so we decided to build today and let her get some rest.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, one thing I just want to say. Why have for the Assassin's Creed game, why have a samurai to begin with?
Yeah, I guess, I don't know, it's just, the whole situation is retarded.
Guardian.
Cool, I hope. Guardian.
Not the word to use, bud.
It shouldn't be picked up. I don't think it's considered a curse word.
That's not the point!
Really? It's stupid.
It is a slur, but you know.
Jesus Christ, man.
If it's a slur, then I'm insulting myself, at which point I don't care.
Anyways.
Anyway.
Yeah, it's true. They should have. I mean, because I think the other player is a ninja. But yeah, you're right. They should have.
I'm just saying. Yes.
For an assassin, you would think.
The classic stealth game, where you're just in heavy armor all the time, I guess. Also, I mean, like, to be fair, like, cool. I hope it's accurate to samurai.
It's not. I can already assume.
Like, cool. I want it to be accurate to samurai. I want to go out in the street, kill an innocent person, and get away with it. That's what happened with samurai.
Okay.
Samurai were not good people. They were assholes. Which now, past the 2-minute mark, so I can say that.
Anyhow.
But yeah, it's just sad seeing what they've been doing with it. And it's worse because they've been censoring it in Japan so people wouldn't know. Yeah, they kind of censored out like a lot of stuff that they were doing, making sure the Japanese audience wasn't aware of what they were doing in the global side of things.
Hey, Brayden, were you building anything over here?
Something is weird.
Above your cafe, like.
Clyde was.
Yeah.
Clyde was building. Oh.
And she never managed to. I don't remember. She doesn't even remember what she was building here. She just remembers she was doing something.
All right. Well, I guess I'll leave that like that then, and just build somewhere else. This one also has a door open.
Yep, it's another building space. But
Needs a library.
But yeah, so Japanese audience have been confused more than anything when they see something off because they don't understand. Some have gotten rather outraged now because now they're starting to be brought into light on what's going on.
Sorry.
And yeah, they are not happy because Ubisoft is doing all kinds of stupid shit that doesn't make any fucking sense. And especially when it comes to their culture, then it's like, yeah, you're really choosing a bad group to be pissing off by messing with their culture. I really don't understand.
What the hell was I looking
like,
for?
the I know for a fact this DEI is why it's happening, because they're partnered with a DEI group, and it's undoubtedly the DEI group doing this. Which sucks. It's become at a point where if you see, like, if there's a studio associated with an DEI group, you know that whatever game's coming out is probably not going to go well.
What is DEI group?
I don't want to get into that.
It's
okay.
Stupid
and then you proceed to
that's
talk.
Well, I'm not gonna go into all of it. I can't even properly explain just how stupid it is myself. But okay, you know the localization drama lately about purposefully false translations and trying to represent things that shouldn't be having to be represented in the way they are, like how Disney's making different Disney princesses black for no reason.
God.
That's akin to DEI.
Okay.
It's a similar vein. Needlessly changing things to fit other, to quote unquote to fit other agendas, when in actuality, as much as they say it's for inclusion and all this, in all actuality, it's just because they're fucking butthurt, don't like what they're seeing, and want to change it to fit their own fucking standards. Which is why why 99.9% of DEI stuff is against white men, because they just hate white men.
Okay, anyway. Guardian, what are you doing right now? Where are you?
Flying around trying to figure out what to do.
Just start building some empty rooms or something, I guess.
I could, I'm just trying to figure out where.
Yeah, that was my issue too, because, like, I wanted to build something there, but Clyde was working on it.
I want to keep the spaces people can use for whatever they may need.
Well, that's what the
So trying to.
Yeah.
So, trying to section off in a way that isn't hampering on different things is difficult. I'm trying to.
Like, even what I'm doing right here.
Well, because there's some of them, like, right next to where you were building, there are two that are different sizes, and it's like, do you make all of that one, or do you make them two different rooms? So it's like, I don't know.
Whoa. Jesus. I just had a huge, like, lag spike. What the hell?
I had a hiccup or didn't feel good.
Am I still going? It almost seemed like stream just cut. No, it seems... No, it...
Either it's lagging, like I can't tell if it's because you're staying still or what.
No, yeah, it's working, okay.
So yeah, you're good. I just had to wait for it to move on my end for you to like float around. Yeah. It's gone. Oh, is this room done, Chris? I thought there was gonna be more. The red, blue, green, and black room over here.
Wasn't that...
On Force 4.
Wasn't that Clyde's thing?
More stuff inside. I thought it was his.
Wait.
Wait, where is it?
It's next to the rainbow room.
Coming soon, Havan Holidays
It's next
specialty
to
store.
the
No.
bathroom that's next to the rainbow room.
If it's coming soon, then yeah, I didn't.
Oh, I didn't
I
read
thought this
I didn't
was...
read the
No,
signs.
wasn't this Clyde? Am I wrong?
Not to line. I don't
Oh.
want
No,
to
it's his.
signs for it. I don't like
Oh, okay.
clothes.
Also, on top of that, I can also tell it's his because it says coming soon, Haven Holiday. I can tell that's the one Team Ruby, or not Team Ruby, but Ruby team thing.
Yeah.
I remember Team Haven. You told me about it.
Haven.
And it was used. Haven, whatever. You get the point.
Alright. Oh, whoops.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, what day are we?
Yes.
What do you mean?
Thank you. Of the
Remember
week. The
we
17th. Okay. Cause
Yeah, it's Wednesday. 2 days.
Okay. Why was I... Oh, yeah, because I'm still waiting on 2 new things now. So, we have, next Tuesday? Yes. Next Tuesday, the final character of Combat Pack 1 drops for Mortal Kombat. Looking forward to that. And then, Thursday that week should be the start of Suicide Squad Season 2. Which, I know there's people who still don't really like the game, but I mean, I don't know. I like it.
I don't know if I have anything I'm excited for next week. I know 2 days from now is my birthday. Then Saturday.
Oh shit, it's your
TennoCon.
birthday.
Right.
So, yay. Saturday I'll get to pick up a free new gun for the game. And Saren Prime, so yay!
Anyone planning on going to San Diego Comic-Con?
No.
You think I travel?
Yeah, fair
You
enough.
go to this Comic-Con.
You're gonna
I
what?
hardly leave the house if I don't have to.
What'd you say, Braden?
I didn't even go to the Comic-Con near me.
Yeah, true. I didn't either, and I should have, but I was like,
I should have. I could have gotten an autograph from Nazi.
yeah.
That would have been cool.
I think his brother did, or he got to meet him.
He got his friend 2 autographs for free.
Oh my god.
And I think he got a Trunks sword, like the future Trunks sword, and he got the voice actor of Trunks to sign it twice for free.
Jeez.
Twice the same sword? Damn. That's kind of crazy.
He got so much free stuff for working at freaking Comic-Con.
Ah, that's why. I was like, I wonder why he's getting all this free stuff.
Yeah. He's just that charismatic.
He just got a 10 charisma, that's all. Actually, no, he boosted it with the bobblehead and all this other stuff.
Like 10 charisma, that's us.
Nah, I'm talking Fallout standards. Fallout, it's 1 to 10.
Shit.
Or if you get a bobblehead already at 10.
Oh,
then
right,
it's
because isn't that like 100 in Skyrim or something?
Yeah, hence the sneak 100.
Yeah, but I'm
Speech
talking
100.
about Dungeons and Dragons, it's 20.
Oh.
Oh.
We didn't even realize it. I thought that you were assuming Skyrim. I didn't think you were.
God, you know what I keep forgetting? I keep forgetting Bethesda's making a fucking Indiana Jones game.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, Bethesda is making an Indiana Jones game.
I don't remember this. That's kind of crazy.
I need barrier blocks, and I don't.
And it was weird too because I think they like put it on a timeline where it could legitimately fit in with the movies. But it was weird because they're like, oh, it takes place in between Raiders of the Lost Ark and The Last Crusade. And then I'm like, oh, so Temple of Doom, which happens in between those two movies. But it wasn't there, and I was like, what? You actively missed a movie here. Eh?
It could be just before or just after Temple of Doom for all we know.
I know, but it's weird. You would think they would have had that on the timeline, but
Maybe they're trying to like not tell you which time before it is between.
I guess, yeah.
It's either before or after. Then they're trying to be ambiguous. There could be a reason for it, or it could take place during like before and
Yeah.
after.
But okay,
Like
so
it's like a little break before the movie.
yeah.
Hell, it's
So here's the one thing about it that's weird, though. It's first person.
that feels wrong to
It-
hear about an Indiana Jones.
Yeah, it's weird too because when you like there was some gameplay they showed of it. There are some instances where you use the whip to go across a gap and it goes into third person and then back into first person. But it's not like
Okay. That's stupid. Like, the only time I could ever imagine an Indiana Jones game being first person is it was like VR or something, because obviously you can't do third person in VR very easily.
there
So
are
if you
ones
had,
that
like a
do
first person VR where like you actively swing the whip or whatever.
Yeah.
That would make sense. It would probably suck. But
Yeah.
It would be making sense.
He-
It's a cool little thing for a little bit.
Yeah.
But this, nah. That don't
Yeah,
sound right.
and again, the weirdest thing too about it is, as far as I can tell, you can't switch it to third person all the time. Like, you know, their past games. So I don't,
Very strange.
I don't get it. It's very
Also,
confusing.
I'm realizing something about the small. We have nothing here. Well, also, first off, I'm realizing Icarus never did get his security office.
Oh
He
fuck!
still needs to make that. He still needs to make a security office somewhere. And I'm realizing we don't have anything for, like, medical practices. Do we? I
In a
don't think we have
mall?
nurse's office, like, do we?
In a mall? I
Some
don't.
malls have something like that, like, for emergency reasons.
The first aid.
Like, yeah, fair enough, I guess, with our wall, they wouldn't make sense with how chaotic it is to begin with, but yeah.
If that's the case, why is there not one in the Pizzaplex? That place is massive, and there's giant animatronics that might fuck you up. Why is there no medical center there?
Okay, first off, there are. Because if you remember in the beginning of,
Yeah, but that was like a little fucking tent. It wasn't an actual whole place for...
I know, but I'm saying there are places there that are, like, that one's also just a employee one. There probably is somewhere you just didn't get to see it. Because there's a lot of the map we don't get to see.
Gregory.
So, I'm assuming there was, like, a medical
man.
center that we
I-
just don't get to see in the game.
I keep wondering if I should play that. But then I'm like, I didn't play the other ones. I only did FNAF 1, and I didn't even finish it.
Finished it. I mean, to be fair though, if there's any you're gonna like skip to doing, it may as well be Security Breach. It is the most different in gameplay.
The only reason, first of all, I'm bad with jump scares, like really bad with jump scares. I don't know why. It was bad.
You would die playing 4. I can already tell.
I've tried 4 and it's terrifying. But that's another thing too about the games. Like as they go on, it's like first of all, there's a lot more things. I don't have the patience.
To be fair with 4, like that, you can't say awesome. 4 is just unique in that regard because 1 through 3, the whole main thing was mostly a visual.
Well,
thing.
not even. Hearing is a.
Most of it. Okay, yes,
hearing is a big part of the games.
Like Freddy, well, specifically, it's only certain parts of each game are sound-based. For example, Freddy in 1 is very sound-based. Like, that's how you know when he's going to do what. It's his laughing. But everyone else you can just visually see. FNAF 2, I don't remember what is specifically sound. I know that obviously the music box kind of could be kind of sound, but like, that's still visual because you either see the notification on the bottom right that, hey, you're fucking dying here, or you look at the thing and see what it's at. So, I don't remember if any of the animatronics in that one were sound-based, and other than maybe Balloon Boy, I don't remember what he does in 2.
He takes your batteries.
3?
They're big, up batteries.
In 3, it's mostly visual.
Hello. You just gotta lure Springtrap away from you.
Yeah, but that's you using an audio snare. That's not you having to listen to anything. I don't know if 3 technically has anything that's actually audio based. Unless maybe there's like some specific sounds that are made by Afton. I don't know.
I don't know what to tell you.
But 4 is definitely the most heavy on audio. Like you do not.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying there's a lot more. There's a lot of audio.
Well, there is a lot, but I'm saying like out of all of them, it's more akin to sight for a lot more of the first 3. Whereas 4, almost nothing is sight. Almost every single thing is freaking audio. Like, is there breathing at the door? Sometimes you can't tell for a solid.
This is another thing.
Seconds.
You have to look for breathing? We're fighting robots. What do you mean breathing?
Well, certain game theories.
No,
It's hard to know if they hold up now. You kind of explain it as because you know how there's. Oh, you probably wouldn't know, but the one theory that fittingly actually makes sense if it were true is the audio disc thing that disrupts things, makes you have hallucinations. Because that is a thing that was first off from the books, was where it first happened to be at. And even if people don't like the books being used as sources,
I'm pretty sure they're making a whole game based off one of the books now.
So it is something you have to take into account is the books, and one of them there's this audio.
You just ignored what I said
that
entirely.
Would disrupt. I heard you. I'm just. It's not important for me to point out, or I don't have anything to say to it.
Alright, whatever. Go on.
No. But yeah, it's one of those things where it doesn't make sense, especially with how complicated the timeline is. Like way back, like for as long as we knew it, it was always soul-based. It was the souls of dead kids. But now it seems like that's been retconned, and for the modern time, as like there's like a different timeline now.
I love it that I was just making a joke, and it just spiraled into this.
Well, because it's spiraling into the fact that things have changed.
No, but my joke was just that they were robots breathing. That was the whole joke.
Because it's part of the change. Because it's one of the things that happened, like that changed over time.
Just saying.
The explanations for it.
If it's in FNAF 4, it's not real to begin with, but okay.
Yeah, that too, if you want to bring theories into this. FNAF 4 doesn't happen.
Well, it's unclear, especially with...
It's very clear it doesn't happen!
Okay,
Kids dying!
The old information, if you're looking at the old information, yes, but remember, there have been retcons. And one of of them is that all the original games, other than maybe 4 even, were just games made by a game developer for the modern story. So Scott Cawthon existed in the universe and made those games as a way to cover up.
I don't want to get into this, but I don't think the VRs are canon.
The VRs are canon.
I don't care.
And as I've been trying to say for a few minutes now, the whole thing is that now, instead of souls, it's AI. So there's 2 timelines now. There's the soul timeline where it's like, oh, it's all the old theories of souls and all. But now modern FNAF and the modern interpretations of all the games are focused around everything involving AI rather than souls, and it's fucking complicated.
Yeah, because the guy who wanted to do the frickin' soul thing is dead, so...
Scott Cawthon? He's not dead. Where did
What
you
are you
Scott
talking about,
Cawthon is
Brayden?
dead?
Purple guy, he's dead.
Oh, purple. Okay.
Okay, problem with that, he lived way beyond where, because people started to realize that the AI thing actually started taking root as early as where he was last seen, being the pizzeria simulator, where he was still well and alive. Well is putting it a little too politely. He's not well, but he was
How
alive.
does that bring up the AI in Pizza Simulator?
Yeah, that doesn't mean he's not well, therefore he can't actively kill people.
I mean, he can. He just doesn't do it because they didn't do that in the gameplay.
Then you realize, wait, I can get AI that can kill people. Let's do that.
Gets Megan.
Modern interpretation points out that he is an AI off of Afton. He's a replication,
No.
which
The
is
whole-
complicated.
The DLC, the freaking Security Breach Ruin, where you get a thing that can alter reality, apparently.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that
that
shit.
one, I don't remember if anyone they actually got an explanation for how it disrupts reality. Like, yeah, it's
It just
AR,
works.
but it doesn't work that way. So I don't know. I haven't kept up with theories in a while.
It's so augmented, it just alters it.
I haven't kept up with theories since the release, or a little after the release of that. So I don't know if anyone did figure out what the hell was going on with that. I don't know if anyone pieced anything together. But that was one thing I don't think was solved when I last
My
looked.
brain hurts.
Before Matt Pat retired from game theory.
And then came
So I
back
don't
for
know.
another one.
He came back.
Oh yeah, he came back as a guest in the Rogue Nation one, which was fucking awesome.
I mean, hell, the
Which
guy was
also
in the
very
FNAF
interesting
movie.
video. I found it interesting, the recent theory. I don't know how to feel about it. Well, it's also more so a commentary on another theory and him proposing his own thoughts. But yeah.
I mean, I don't hate the idea of theories, but with FNAF, I just want, like, concrete evidence. I'm like, can we just get the actual story, please?
Yeah, with FNAF, it's different than a lot of things because it's had so many...
I'm here. Oh, hello, Clyde!
Over countless ages. Oh, hi, Clyde.
How's it going? How you feeling?
Like, I know some people give Kingdom Hearts shit for being confusing, which, yeah, there are absolutely parts of it that
Kingdom
can be
Hearts,
confusing.
Final
Looking at
Fantasy.
you, Recoded, your fucking bullshit.
Still in pain, but not as much.
Most of it
Okay.
isn't as complex as people say. Most of it you can figure out relatively well if you just finish the game and you pay attention while playing. Like, in Kingdom Hearts 1, there are things that are explained by the answer reports that if you collect them all,
Can
I'm sure it's a challenge.
can I just cut you off for a minute? Clyde's here, so maybe don't. Just warning you, Clyde's in here, so don't spoil
I'm not
things.
spoiling anything because I know she's here. I'm not spoiling anything because as long as I don't go
24
on
minutes?
anything
What do you
in the
mean
timeline as far
24
as the
minutes? Oh no.
deaths. How long we've been on?
Yes.
Cool.
Why is Clyde like what? Why is Clyde questioning that? What?
I guess she's reverse engineering when we actually started. Because we started late.
Oh, okay.
Very late because of your issues that you had to deal with from parents wanting you to do shit. I'm trying to think of, like, I want to think of making a building that has a purpose. I just can't think of anything. I don't like trying to put empty templates because it's like, my problem is I want to put, like, materials that make sense, but I can't do that for an empty template, and it bothers me.
I mean, that's why I'm just using this
My
stuff,
brain
like,
just doesn't
you
like
can
it.
easily swap this out, but yeah, I guess it's a lot of, like, redoing
My
shit.
brain just doesn't like doing stuff like this.
I mean, I made a whole fucking copper room.
I made a whole copper room. What do you mean?
I thought for sure you would already be almost done by the time I was done with nap.
Lied.
Well, no.
We wouldn't
What?
be 2 hours in. 2 hours is a crazy expectation. Especially when you got off less than 2 hours ago. Like, it's been just under 2 hours since you got off BC and went to bed. Like, no. We would not be done yet.
Okay.
You
I
must
said
be
almost.
very tired and delirious if you seriously thought that.
Don't you
need
dare
to
bring up
rest, go sleep.
Delirious. I'm so mad. I fucking lost my keeper run for Delirious. I'm so fucking pissed. It was going so well. I had a fucking holy card to get temporary holy mantle. I was like a pixel off from killing him, and then he killed me, and Guppy's collar activated. And I was like, well, if I couldn't do it with holy mantle, how the fuck am I gonna do it now? And then I didn't.
Hey, Astro, can you check out my lab?
I just realized.
What kind of lab is it?
To have in the mall.
Is it a chocolate lab, or just...
Yes. Don't worry about it.
No, sorry. Where are you?
Cool. Another thing we should do, maybe next to your, maybe next to this lab, would be. Oh, that's cool. Would be maybe making like a science lab, like a different type of science lab. Like maybe using like lightning rods and stuff as like
Hello there.
Tesla coils or something.
I'm gonna fix it. Calm yourself. Oh, okay. I was going to, but then you did it.
I love you using barrier blocks to keep
Wait!
their positions.
Oh, you son of a bitch! I just realized everyone's names!
But I didn't look at the names.
Oh,
I don't even know the reference.
Clyde has joined the game. Hi, Clyde.
She's not even in VC. What the heck?
Oh my god, this is amazing. Honestly, I wish you could make them look different, but that's still pretty cool. Hello, Clyde.
Hi, Clyde.
God.
So this is a Breaking Bad reference, right?
No, it's not. It's
Oh.
it's the boys reference. It's the whole team.
See, I was assuming that it was going to be a reference to Breaking Bad with all these chem stations.
Oh yeah, wait, hang on. I gotta go back to Clyde because I kind of left Clyde in a cage. Fucking doors.
What about her being in a cage?
I left her in a cage.
What?
Hang on, Clyde. I gotta get out and about and find you. And
Cage pigeon sounds. Where the hell did you cage her up at?
her build she's working on.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm not expecting this. Perfect.
Clyde is caged.
Like, wow, I am very confused. Is it here? It's here. So what, you guesstimated her position and put it in?
Well, no, because that's where she left last time. So I
And then you built it after she left, and
yeah, and it just works.
Wow. Unlike Todd Howard's games.
All right.
Oh, I am stuck. Wow.
Wait.
What?
It's a good thing none of us are stepbros to her.
Yeah, put a block in there. Yeah.
I'm scared. Let me out.
Oh!
Drop pigeon sounds.
Whoops.
My ceiling.
Hey. Wow.
What? Yeah, the water disappeared.
Oh wait, that's not my ceiling. What the hell?
Wait, what? Clyde!
No, my ceiling.
Clyde. Stop destroying your ceiling.
She's trying to get out.
I'm a huge pigeon. So Clyde, does her tooth feel
Cool.
any better? It doesn't hurt as much. That's good.
So yeah, sorry about that.
You missed a lot of ranting. I caught the tail end of it, so... No, that was a very different...
No,
we
it's
had a
something
bunch of
other
rants.
stuff.
We had like 3.
We had a rant.
We had... Yeah, we had 3 different rants, that first one of which bled into stream just a little. Huh.
Yay.
Then I'm glad that I missed them because my face was killing me.
Ah, ooh, ee, ah. Oh my god.
So, Icarus, you want help making a security office since you still need to make one for yourself? In fact, where do you even plan to put it?
Good point.
Wait.
I think it would either go next to your current lab, or it would be next to the Keyblade room.
Hey, Brayden.
Nuts. What?
So, are your, parody of The Boys trying to figure out how to kill Herobrine? Christ.
Honestly, that'd be clever.
Like how
Like, I don't know very much.
That's their exact names, though.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but
It's not even, it's not even a parody. It's the actual Boys. Just in Minecraft.
Wait,
Yes.
Is that why it's called the Boys? I thought... that's...
Yeah, the Boys refers to the squad of anti-heroes, question mark, that are killing the soups because they're...
Okay, they're not anti-heroes, what the fuck? They're not anti-heroes, they're anti-hero.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, because one specific dude who is, like...
Oh my god, Billy Butcher is just... Oh my god. Like, it's funny too, because sometimes he's both the best and the worst part of the show, because it's like, oh, I hate all superheroes. Currently is working with, like, 3 of them. Became one himself at some point. Anyways.
Homelander.
Sorry,
son.
spoilers if you haven't gotten that far in The Boys, but I mean...
I haven't watched any of it, nor do I plan to.
Oh my god. Guardian, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think you could handle it. It is so bloody and disgusting. It's holy shit.
That's kind of what got me to stop watching Invincible when I did try it. It was so bloody, and it was also just not interesting enough to keep my attention.
What? Wasn't interesting. Wow.
It was interesting, but it just wasn't it just didn't keep my attention. Was my issue. It just didn't strike a chord. So I'm just like.
And you haven't even gotten to the multiverse shit yet.
Like, I only got to... Basically, it left off with the fact that Robot Dude was not, in fact, dead, and then helped with, had helped the two...
Oh, the blue... the blue
Yeah, Blue
brothers.
Dude, yeah, helped him escape. That's literally what I left off on. The fact that he helped him escape and was not dead. That's literally the last thing I saw, and I'm just like...
You didn't
okay,
even see the fight! You didn't see Think, Mark! Think!
I would have loved to get to that point, but I'm just like, it just isn't...
It's literally the season finale.
Yeah, I just couldn't do it. It just wasn't my style. And yeah, I just didn't like how bloody it was. Like, yeah, I've grown a tolerance over
I
the
mean,
years,
okay, here's
but, 'cause, like, before I couldn't do anything even remotely bloody.
here
Now I can tolerate.
here's the
in a
thing.
sense.
It's bloody, but that's animated. The Boys is bloody, but it's live action.
Yeah, it's when it gets gory, especially if it's realistic, then I just do not care for it. I can't even watch TV shows where it's like doctors and all that. Like, I can't watch those shows because anytime there's a needle, I'm just like, I tense and I just have to look away. I can't stand the sight of seeing a needle.
I'm just gonna tell you, there are some things that I do not even feel comfortable describing. Season 3, episode 1. Brayden will know exactly what I'm talking about, and it's the weirdest fucking thing I think I've ever seen. It was so weird.
As far as I'm concerned, the only stuff I needed to know about the boys, I learned to remember
what that was. So.
You remember they were dealing with Termite? The guy who could shrink?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that scene. That fucking scene. What the hell were they smoking when they wrote that?
I remember from Death Battle, and they showed, like, the comic panel of it. Homelander,
yeah, that...
exploding his partner.
Yeah, that...
So different.
The comics are batshit insane.
Like, I saw that, and I could tell that there was gore in it, and I'm just like, oh god, I'm so glad this is black and white.
And, like, the funny thing, though, about it is, I believe there's a lot of people who say that the show is better than the comics, which it's not that I'm shocked, it's just usually when people make an adaptation, they're usually like, nah, I'm pretty sure the original's better. But no, everyone loves the series, and they were like, the comics weird.
And then there's the very rare occurrence that someone says the show is just about as good as the original source, and it's like, damn, that's a win.
I'm surprised people are like, oh, it's not accurate enough. Like, no one cares.
No one cares because it's just good.
I wouldn't
Like,
want it to be accurate enough if that involves someone exploding just from...
Here's... Oh, what, Clyde? Why are you yelping? What's happening?
Putting down the wrong spot.
At least it's not the tech cave.
Oh, Christ, that entire scene was fucked.
Yeah,
oh, my God.
I know that, I was expecting gore. I wasn't expecting just an episode of basically just porn.
Yeah. Yeah, it was weird.
Damn.
It was
Hardcore
fucking weird. It's... I don't know. It's just really weird. But I like it. I like the show. But, man, there are sometimes the characters are just stupid. So stupid. Oh, and that's another thing. Okay.
Go on.
Sorry. This is something I'm not going to go too in detail with it because, again, this is the newest season stuff. But there was something that happened that me and Brayden called from the fucking start.
Oh, yeah.
Like, cause I really want to talk about it, but I can't just in case it's spoilers and somebody that watches this hasn't gotten to that point. But I'll just say there's a character that isn't what he seems. And if you watch very carefully, you can easily tell what it is. Like, I mean, what's the word I'm looking for? It was, like, very telegraphed what, like, the twist would be. But, I mean, I'm not mad about it. I thought it was cool, but at the same time, I was like, yeah, no, I think there's something amiss here. But,
One thing I do want to point out,
that's
when
all
you
I'll
said
say.
something about how stupid some of the characters are, whatever group created them, have to be the dumbest motherfuckers on the planet, because they created something intentionally immune to all weapons humanity has access to. Anything humans can do,
Yeah,
do
Homelander.
nothing to him. How stupid of a fucking choice is that?
Very.
If he goes bad, which...
If? You mean when? Cause...
Yeah, if and when he turns against humanity, how are you supposed to fight him?
Well, I will say this. He has a son with basically the same amount of powers as him. So we might have another Omni-Man and Invincible situation.
I did spoil it. People say he's... I think it's in the comics too. People say he's actually stronger.
He's not in the comics.
Is he?
No, he
People
gets
say he might be younger.
he gets killed like early on in the comics.
Right. Also, just saying that, I mean, to be fair, you could just crack out the guy out the ice again.
Oh yeah, just get yeah. What was I gonna say? I don't know. But yeah, there are some things in the show that are I don't know, like Billy's hatred of all soups is a little ridiculous at times. I'm like, be mad at Homelander for all the shit he did to you, but literally nobody else did anything to you. Like, yeah, everyone that works at Vought are either fucking awful beings or they just don't care. But not all the soups are... Okay, most of them are diabolical. But some are good, like Starlight's good, Kamiko's good enough, kinda.
Like, yes, there are some bad. Like, yes, there's Homelander. And yes, there's the Nazi he hooked up with. I still can't believe that was a thing that I heard in Death Battle.
Most of the seven are assholes. So.
Yeah, most of the 7 are assholes.
I'm gonna tell you what it sounded like you were saying to me is that he was hating on soup.
No, because what they call superheroes in that, just for short, they call them soups.
No, he just doesn't like those stores.
Me just sitting over here thinking, why does somebody hate all soups?
He just doesn't like...
Because it burned his wife. That was the reason. Oh
No,
man.
in all actuality, he just hates stores that sell clothes. That's it.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Not the soup store.
I also noticed a lot of things in the comics that are different. There are so many character changes that I'm like baffled. Like, so the head of
Chick is supposed to be a guy.
yeah, that's the thing. Stormfront in the comics is a guy, and I was like, what? I was like, that doesn't make any sense.
Jelly filled donuts are my favorite.
Just
I
saying
think they did
that.
that onigiri is crazy.
Just think
And then in the later episode, I think they called it the same.
Why couldn't they just
like,
call
the
it
right
rice
name.
ball? Like,
Well,
oh.
onigiri is the actual name. It's
No,
like-
I know, but that's what I'm
rice ball,
saying. Why not just like English translate it to
Because
rice
they're
ball?
stupid. Because they're stupid, and so like, oh, kids won't know what that is. Jelly-filled donuts.
It's a
Like,
ball of
no,
rice.
adults know. And then there's the one episode where in Japan it was a giant onigiri rolling downhill, where they changed it to a fucking burger in the dub, and I'm
I
like,
still find it funny. I think even in Yu-Gi-Oh, I think I told Azrael this when we were watching it. They're having like a full like a full big breakfast with like bacon and pancakes and stuff. But then they like call it spaghetti and meatballs. I'm like, that's an American breakfast. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
And they,
okay, first off, nobody should be confused by
like, why?
first off, no. Like you could have just said American breakfast, or you could have even used one of its names. Like, yeah, there's like pancakes also known as flapjacks in some places. So you could have, it would have been fine. Nobody would have batted an eye. You could have had it called it like where it is based on the location. Like, and like if it's flapjacks in the original dub, then you can change it to fucking pancakes in English. But spaghetti and meatballs? No.
Especially when it was breakfast. Like, come on.
Clearly eating breakfast.
Hey.
At least Pokemon, if you don't know, you would look at it and you could maybe think maybe that could be a type of jelly-filled donut for all you know. It's filled with jelly, and if you don't know enough about Japanese culture, you could assume so. That's what I did.
Hey, Clyde, can you come where I am for a minute?
But the problem with spaghetti and meatballs is you recognize what spaghetti and meatballs look like by default. If you think of anything that isn't spaghetti and meatballs as spaghetti and meatballs, there's something fucking wrong. So that's the dumbest I've ever
Where is
heard
Clyde?
of changing a name of a fucking food in a show just because of dubbing. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, what?
Also,
There's a room over here that apparently you were making. Do you know what was supposed to be here?
I remember last time She said she couldn't remember.
Give me about 3 hours.
Shit. Cool. What were you saying, Braden?
Now, what were you saying, Chris?
Whole, I keep hitting all suits. I get hitting the 7,
Yeah.
but
I mean, I guess that's why I hated Starlights, because, well, she was part of the 7. It's like, no, but, you know, no.
Speaking of
Also...
supers, go on.
Sorry, so this is something that I always thought was funny. So, I was under the impression that Billy Butcher was Australian. Turns out he's not. He's British. I was like, oh, shit, I'm usually good on that, but he sounds very Australian. And then I find out the actual actor is from New Zealand, and I'm like, oh, maybe that's why he's... I don't know. I was just like, what? So I thought he was Australian, he's playing a British character, and he's from New Zealand. What? He's all over the place.
Anyway, speaking of supers and hating them, I feel bad because, like, I remember the one scene that was shown in Death Battle, like, they showed it as, like, while talking. The fact that Omni-Man kills his son's girlfriend because she's a superhero, and she dies in his arms. I'm still crazed by that. I never
What?
noticed that
Whoa,
before.
whoa, 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 what?
There was a scene where the girl in pink was dying in Mark's arms.
that's an alternate universe.
That's news to me!
Why do I have snow in my...
I don't know.
then, because I remember it was in the Death Battle. It was shown in the background while they're showing different clips.
Is this the show? Is it the show or the
This is-
It was
this
the show.
What?
alternate universe? Then good to know.
I
don't know what to tell you. Unless it was in the comic.
One of the
It was
alternate
animated.
universes, then.
wait. Did we
It
not?
was
Did
more
we
than the
not
girl in
finish?
pink and white.
Hang on. Did we not finish Invincible?
No, we
It
did.
was season 1. This is before season 2 released.
Shush.
It's an alternate.
Have,
Then it's not actual thing then. 'Cause
No,
he
we-
never died in the show.
do we really not? I thought we
I'm gonna
did.
I'm gonna go look it up.
Do we still have an
Because I
episode
remember
left?
seeing it in a Death Battle.
Yeah, it must be an
Because
alternate. Must be
it
an
was
alternate
just
world.
before they talked about his fight. It was like as they were about to talk about his fight with his son.
I don't know what to tell you, but if it was season 1, it really didn't happen, because I saw nothing of that. Adam Eve is alive and well.
And not his girlfriend.
And, yeah, that too.
Like, that one could have just been something, like, shipping for all I know. But
Well, no, they do get together. They're together in the comics, but that hasn't happened yet in the show. Anyways, yeah, that's the thing. I feel like both Invincible and The Boys, their comics are just nuts. Like, whew. I don't know how accurate, Invincible is, but I know that The Boys are not accurate at all. The comics all over the place.
I know that I don't know about it. I know that something that was shown in Death Battle was a comic that hasn't happened yet. Learning the weakness of, I don't know the details. I remember it was showing Mark being weakened or something by this one kid. Let's see if I can find it. Because I'm kind of scrolling through the Death Battle. Oh yeah, it's right here. He's using the sound on Mark to try to.
Damn, who knew that? Having super hearing means your weakness down.
Yeah. That's another thing, too,
Also,
that
yeah,
I
like-
just don't understand with Homelander. He's just invulnerable to everything. No weaknesses, apparently. Go on, Braden.
I mean, he was her. He got the crap in out of him.
That's true, yeah.
You just need to survive Homelander.
And if you're Omni-Man, forget about it.
If you're Omni-Man, you just need to be a Viltruman, I guess.
Yeah. The funniest thing, too, I'm sure there's a lot of people who are like, oh, no, definitely Homelander can take Omni-Man. I'm like, yeah, no, I don't think so.
He's good. The thing is, Omni-Man is only good in his own universe.
What do you mean Omni-Man is
Where
only good?
he literally had, unlike Homelander, Omni-Man actually had to kill a lot of supers.
Oh, right, yeah, he had to... And that's another thing, too, though. The shows, like, the Viltrumites can be killed. It takes a lot to kill them, but they can be killed. I mean...
And his name is Alan.
Maybe I'm just stupid.
Yeah, Alan.
It might have been a Mandela effect, because I can't find it in the video now.
He watched the show. He does not kill her.
Yeah.
In the actual...
I could have sworn I remember there being a frame in this where...
I mean, hell, right now it already seems like he's on his redemption arc.
Right. Yeah.
So, he probably wouldn't do that.
What's gonna get them done first? The alternate timeline or the Viltrumite?
Yes, it
Good
works.
God.
Or both at the same time, which immediately sounds like a timeline-ending event.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm going back through with double speed so I don't have to rapidly push 10 seconds to see if I missed it while skipping the way I was. I could have sworn, I remember there being a frame where Mark, like a couple frames over when she fell into Mark's arms, bleeding.
What, Clyde?
Well, that doesn't mean dead.
I like how
It was implied that she died, though, from
Guys!
what he said, so I don't know.
What were you saying, Clyde?
I like how he's skipping frames to look for a frame.
But like,
I was. Now I'm just playing it at double speed so I don't skip anything.
literally, I'm so mad that, Multifaro, friggin' alternate Mark is insane.
Psycho. And you know what? That's the other thing that I was like, what? When again, spoilers for Invincible Season 2, but again, I feel like a lot of people have already gotten through most of it, but spoiler alert
I mean,
either
it's
way.
been out for like a couple years now,
Yeah.
right? So
Or no, well, a couple months, no.
it's been about 2 by now, right? I'm pretty sure.
The first half.
The second season, yeah, because there was 2 halves of... Anyways, point is, spoiler alert, if you don't want to hear anything about that, but, like, the fact that every other version of Mark goes evil is insane. Like, there's only one Mark who doesn't side with his father. Only one. I was like, how in the fuck is that possible? 2, 3, 4,
That's like
5, 6,
that's Doctor
7,
Strange
8, 9, 10.
looking at how to defeat Thanos levels.
2, 3. Yeah.
There's only
4,
one
5,
timeline.
6,
Only
7.
one timeline.
Yeah, it's just insane. I'm pretty sure they would have had a chance had Star-Lord not lost his temper and headbutted him. I'm trying to remember how that scene goes. Because there was a scene where they had him held down, and then he mentioned something about Gamora, and it just, like, pushed Peter over the edge, and he fucked something up. And then Thanos got free, and then it was like, well, shit.
Okay, yeah, I guess I had the Mandela effect, because nowhere in the fucking section for Omni-Man was it there. I don't know, I must be fucking stupid, I guess. Again, I guess it has been a few years since I paid attention to that death battle, so it must be the Mandela effect, and, like, I could have sworn I saw it. Maybe I'm mixing different things together to get that imagery in my head.
Oh, so...
Despite how fucking vivid it is, I don't know.
Here's another thing I find very funny about The Boys. Why is it that goddamn almost every superhero is bulletproof? Like, damn near all of them. The only one who isn't is Kamiko, but it doesn't matter because she's immortal.
Unless your power sucks, like the one that can duplicate himself.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
He
but there
kept
are
dying.
certain ones where it's like having bulletproof would be helpful, but like not everybody needs it. Come on.
No.
Excuse me, that one would actually be really helpful.
transparent guy in Bullet.
Translucent, yeah, because that was something to do with his skin having high quantities of carbon, so his skin was pretty much a diamond. That's why he can turn invisible. I don't know, some reasoning.
Shit like that.
And the other thing that I find very weird about it is the fact that no superhero in that entire universe is, like, born that way. There's one. But every other one of them was made. Like, they were...
Bulletproof abilities.
Like, most of them, they were infants injected with Compound V, and then, oh, they became a superhero. Homelander was created, so... There's that.
Created and claimed to be effectively Superman when he's not.
I mean, he's that world's
It
Superman.
wasn't tested
No, I'm
to be,
talking about his origin story of having been sent from another planet. I'm saying that.
Oh yeah, that funny thing about that, I don't even know if that's in the show, but yeah, in the comics, that's the given explanation to Homelander that he was an alien. Which,
I mean, that's what they said in the death battle, so that's why I knew of that. It's because they said.
yeah,
that's-
I recently heard that, and I'm like, wow, they made him even more Superman than I thought.
Just saying, what's funny is, yeah, if you would be dead if you took a shot every time they said that a soup is a gift from God.
Ha!
Oh, you're dead.
Fucking Ezekiel. Sorry, what were you saying, Clyde?
I was trying to get Guardian's opinion on this.
Hold on, let me come over there.
You were just in the shop.
Yeah, I wasn't paying proper attention, and I need to actually get a better look than I did. So.
Also,
I think one of the most hilarious games in that show is
Well, yeah, the board wasn't there before.
Yeah.
sorry, what? Great, oh my god.
It's still not full, so I can't see it properly. Once it's finished, I'll be able to talk better.
It's an incense shop.
Were you just talking about... Brayden, what were you talking about?
talk about love sausage.
Oh, Christ.
What?
That's what I thought you were talking about.
I have no idea what we're talking about. I just hear that, I'm like, excuse me, what the hell?
It's a soup in, The Boys that...
Its whole power is expand dong.
Yes.
They know exactly what they were doing with the entire naming convention of this person and his stuff.
Inspector Gadget?
That sounds like
I was just, as an adult, I was wondering what other parts of it could extend.
sounds like a crappier version of Ezekiel.
Yeah, because Ezekiel can just stretch everything. I don't like how I said that.
Richard, sure.
Yeah, he's not Reed Richard, though. He's not the smartest...
No, I'm saying
Person?
Reed Richards also can stretch anything.
Yeah.
Love Sausage does have a Richard, but yeah.
Question.
Ah!
Question.
Richard.
Yes, Clyde?
Question.
What?
The amazing meat store downstairs, does it sell blood sausage?
What?
What?
Todd, are you fucking high?
No,
No.
shush.
Oh, Guardian store? Oh, okay.
No,
I
yours.
don't have
Have
a
a meat
store.
store.
Clyde?
The butcher
Okay.
shop.
Thank you.
Below.
Shut up and let her speak! Fuck!
That is Azrael's.
And it's not underneath either. What's below you is the cafe.
Azrael, I'm asking the wrong person because my brain forgot.
I mean, considering that that's supposed to be like cultists / Texas Chainsaw, yeah, probably they have blood sausage.
I just love the fact that Clyde's asking about the completely wrong building.
Oh,
no
there was a
less.
building. I didn't put a door.
'Cause, yeah, Clyde, I'm floating above. Oh, you're there now. Yeah, you were very far from where you said. You are not above.
I didn't say the one below me. I asked.
Yes, you did. You said the store below me, the meat shop below me. You said you exactly said below me.
I'm sorry, is the first one not beneath the third?
When you say below me, people are going to naturally assume you mean the building directly under your. When you
When you say bologna, I think of a lunch meat.
Bologna.
Oh, no, don't sell baloney.
Probably probably, again, you don't want to know what's in the bologna, though.
I mean, that's the entire realm, so you really don't want to know.
Yeah, you don't want to know.
Either.
Oh yeah, so Clyde.
Not with baloney.
Why? Damn it. Anyways, I was discussing this with Brayden, trying to figure out his next Brayden plays. And currently the one that I'm like, yes, you should play this. I'm like saying he should play Liza P. Him doing a playthrough of it.
Time to play only axes and try making games.
Yes. Except I'm also like, oh, sorry, go on.
Hold on, let me open the PlayStation app and see what other games you have.
I was gonna say, wait a second. I was gonna say, wait, no, we should wait for the eventual DLC to come out. Of frickin' Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, fuck. I don't know why. Everyone's hoping they reveal it at Comic-Con, but if they don't, like, what happened, Insomniac?
Is it gonna be one, or is it unconfirmed but it's speculated?
I mean, it'd be dumb if there wasn't DLC for it. Like, they kept doing these, like, updates of adding suits in, so I'm like, there has to be something else you have planned for this, right?
The updates could just be their way of giving you new stuff. They might not be planning them in DLC.
But what I'm saying is it'd be dumb if they didn't, because again, Spider-Man 1 had DLC. And don't get me started, I know Miles Morales didn't have DLC, but that was a shorter game.
Is Spider-Man 2 the end of the story?
No.
Of that storyline?
No.
Okay, then maybe. Because I was gonna say, if it were the end, then I wouldn't expect there to be DLC. Like, it's like a chance, but there's no necessary need to be there. Now, if there is meant to be a Spider-Man 3 at some point, then maybe...
The thing, the voice actor of Venom just state that there's lines that I have not...
Oh yeah, Tony Todd has stated he's done a lot of recording, but those lines weren't even in the game, so...
They either could be cut lines, or they could be part of a DLC that's yet to release.
Yeah, but he said, like 90% of what he recorded didn't make it in the game. Why would there be 90% of cut stuff?
I feel like a decent portion definitely would be cut content. Like, cut lines that were not used, maybe replaced with others, or it's like different takes, like different lines for a different situation. See, does this line work better, or does this line work better? A lot of it probably is that.
But then why...
But some of it definitely but with it being 90%, there's definitely a chance that some amount could be part of a DLC.
Like a Venom DLC.
Because,
Anyways.
yeah, if I hear 90%, I do not solely think DLC.
Well,
because
people are thinking that there's
that's
just going to be a
lot of
standalone
lines.
Venom game.
That's
Kind of
also
similar to the
possible.
Miles
It could
game.
Be, like, yeah, it could be like a Miles situation where it's just going to be a little mediation game, just in between games. That is very possible.
I mean, that and they are working on that Wolverine game.
You know, where
Don't
have a
even get me started on that clusterfuck.
they can
I-
have a frickin'
People are not happy with that game right now.
they can do
When
a
are people
stand
ever happy?
they can do a stand
Well, the reason why
Oh my...
the drama we brought up
they
Sorry.
can do a standalone Venom game. Where you know he actually gets onto Eddie Brock.
Yeah, I know. Where is Eddie?
Where is his boyfriend?
I don't like that when you said that, it made me think of, who's the immortal character I'm thinking of? Forgot the name. Phoenix. Whatever the fuck her name, Jean Grey. And her relationship with the goddamn Phoenix Force.
Okay, what the fuck?
Because the death battle between her and the Raven, the whole joke that, Boomstick makes about the Phoenix Force is basically just a not over-attracted, what's the word? Over-attached, I guess, boyfriend that can't give up Jean. Or some
Oh,
shit like that.
okay.
It's just in my head.
More so than the symbiote. That literally attaches to you.
Okay, and so does the Phoenix Force. It forces itself as part of her soul. Like, that's also pretty freaking intimate.
Okay. The main reason I'm saying that is because I clearly said it like Venom. And I said Eddie. What the fuck?
I'm saying because one of you said, oh yeah, as Icarus said, he can have his boyfriend. That's why it made me think of Jean Grey and the Phoenix Force.
Okay.
Specifically what he said.
I like to think it's on by the creator of the Venom comics himself. It's basically it. I mean, actually, he straight up made comics of them doing boyfriend shit and saying we love each other.
That's because the symbiote says all of his needs.
Yes.
Sorry.
Like, literally says, like, does Venom get one too? Does he hide it? And the creator literally says he takes care of it.
I mean,
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ. I mean, look at him in the Venom series. Like, Eddie's a pretty big guy, but when Venom takes over, he's even fucking bigger. So he could just hide things. I don't like how I said any of that.
Yeah, but it's kind of hard to phrase it otherwise. That's crazy.
Just saying, like, the specific nutrient that Venom gets from, like, brains to live, it's also conveniently found in something else.
Damn. Wait, does the brain have electrolytes? I'm trying to remember details about stuff now.
A lot of
It's
stuff.
gray matter.
I want to assume it's the electrolytes.
Just saying, you get something else. Surprisingly, I think it's also found in chocolate. That's why
Yeah.
Huh. That's... I was gonna say, the idea of Venom just munching on chocolate sounds weirdly adorable.
Yeah, chocolate, brains, other stuff.
I do find it fun when I see a character that's supposed to be quote-unquote gruesome. Depends on the character. Venom's not as gruesome as others to look at, but
He still bites people's heads off.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, in terms of just his physical appearance, he's not as gruesome as others. But the ones that are supposedly gruesome, or, like, whatever you want to call them, the idea of those kinds of characters just happily munching on, like, a chocolate bar are so weirdly adorable, and I don't understand why.
Yeah, the amount of things I've seen that's just, like, very freaking animalistic, feral, savage creature. But, like, they do the most domestic fluff ever.
The most domestic, adorable shit, and it's like, why is this cute?
There's a comic that I have that I was gonna show, but it's like, no, Eddie, you cannot, are you falling ill? And it's just, Eddie's like, no, I'm just tired, let me sleep. You can't or you'll die.
God.
Not what it is, Ed, not what it is, Venom. He's just tired, not sick.
Okay.
I seem to have an issue.
What?
Speak, damn it.
I see.
Also, a whole comic
I am one.
comic of, the Killer Croc and, Sorceress.
Enchantress.
No, Enchantress.
June Moon.
Yes.
The size difference.
That size and that's probably one of the kinkiest couples in DC.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like possession, you can freaking warp your body.
Oh my god, yeah, the way Enchantress can contort herself is scary and bone-breaking.
Are you scared out?
God. Anyhow,
Right now, a death roll would be deadly to a normal person, though.
Anyways, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah.
See, images along these lines are what I find really adorable.
What was I gonna say? I was gonna say, right. Imagine if Kingdom Hearts, actually did do like a Marvel one. Imagine Sora getting the symbiote. Imagine. That's how terrifying that
Well,
would be.
it means he already has a heartless form.
Okay.
Yeah. Which he does lose after 2. Well, not 2, but after a game that happened after 2. But yeah, for a while he did have a heartless transformation that triggered
No,
that
I
random.
wouldn't put it outside of the realm of possibilities for him to get a symbiote.
Yeah.
The problem is, I don't think he'd be able to solely because that means he'd have to be able to keep it. And, I don't see him being able to take that outside the Marvel world.
Well, he wouldn't have to keep it. It could be like a.
It's maybe like a temporary thing. Like
Well, cause think about it. If they just did the black suit Spider-Man arc, where he realizes he's a dick with it on.
Well, my thought process is like maybe because keep in mind, not all of them are evil. Like he could get like a
No,
peaceful one that still helps him in combat, but isn't aggressive. Like it doesn't have to be Venom specifically. It could just be another of his species they could do because it could be their way of not going exactly off of the exact thing. So they do like to try to alter things a little bit. So the way they could do it would be like another of Venom's species.
You have to give Donald and Goofy a special like form or outfit for Marvel. Who are they?
Problem, they will not be there. I can't give specifics because spoilers, but Donald and Goofy I do not believe are going to be in 4 due to certain reasons.
Okay.
Sora is on a journey separate from them.
I'm right
Put
here.
it that way.
Is Captain America for Goofy because he has a shield, right?
But yeah, Goofy's a shield user. But I could see maybe it's like a temporary partnership. Like while he's in the world, he has access to like a different symbiote of his species. And they
I know of,
maybe it'll
like,
some move.
I.
I know of 2 different symbiotes.
Okay.
Well, I know of technically 3. There's Venom,
Fucking.
technically Anti-Venom, and Carnage.
There's like 15 of them.
Also, just like Anti-Venom, an offshoot of Venom. Very strange.
They're like all his.
Depending on the iteration. Venom, or sorry, Carnage is made from Venom, so it's like, I don't know if there's a version he's not.
Excuse me. Is all of Venom's kids just trying to kill him
Yes.
for not paying child support?
Not for that, but yes, they are all trying to kill him.
Anti-Venom is meant to neutralize and destroy Venom for being Venom due to fucking Deadpool, goddammit. And then
Why does
Carnage is
anti-
just Carnage.
I need to blame Deadpool. Literally, the symbiote, the
I cannot blame the symbiote for going insane because it bonded to Deadpool.
Okay.
That makes anybody go
It went
crazy.
more insane.
Yeah, he was already crazy.
There was literally the host before Deadpool was literally an alien serial killer.
Fair enough, but
So-
Deadpool definitely makes it worse. It's Deadpool.
Yes,
But
they went
yeah,
from alien.
it's crazy because
What?
that it's their
Alien.
species supposed to be super peaceful.
Alien
I don't know.
serial killer. Schizophrenic anti-hero. Boy.
Yeah, it's
The
not good.
boy.
Isn't their species actually supposed to be really fucking passive?
I don't
and,
know.
Like, non-violent? Like, I feel like I heard before they were supposed to be pacifists, and it's like, wow.
Definitely didn't do that in the Venom movies then.
Like, poor Venom had to go through some crazy shit to be that twisted.
Well, let's see. We have Venom, Carnage, Riot, Lasher, Scream, Toxic.
I've only heard of Venom and Carnage who came from Venom, so...
I
That's
know there's
question.
more, but that's all I can think of right now. Yes?
No. Oh wait.
You say that. You should say that, like, okay, Donald is not gonna be in. If there was Marvel and Donald won't be in it, okay, get Howard the Duck.
Ha!
Well, I can't say much if Clyde is here, so thanks a lot for further making me have to figure out how to work things.
Guardian, can you? It's
You
just
can't
the
joke.
it's a joke. 'Cause Howard the Duck
Yeah,
is.
because you.
No, we're not.
No,
Okay,
the problem is I
we're
don't
not
think
telling you
Sora's
to.
going to have companions.
Guardian.
Okay.
This. Did.
Oh, he's going through his edgy teenage phase.
Oh Christ.
No, and I can't fucking explain because Clyde is
No,
here.
I know you can't. We're not asking you to explain. We're fucking inputting jokes on how they could replace things.
Every season or every game, he's just an
Fuck.
angsty teen.
Anyways, the reason why he's saying Howard the Duck is a perfect substitute is because he is a duck. He also originally was designed to look very much like Donald Duck. That is the joke he was going for.
Okay. What
Fuck.
magician? Does he have magic?
No.
Okay, then he can't fill the slot because the problem is he needs to
Okay.
fill the magic role.
Oh my God, Guardian.
Oh.
And it's called Glitter and Pocket Sand.
Oh.
The point of Donald and Goofy are to fill roles.
Yeah.
I understand that, but this is not
Yeah,
even
but I swore
being
you
a.
said, I swore you said on an earlier thing that Sora was the one that gave them the magic.
No.
Oh my God.
Donald had magic before Sora ever got the Keyblade.
Okay.
And Sora
The-
only has magic because the Keyblade.
Damn, I must have missed the canon movie that was part of it.
That's part of every fucking part of Kingdom Hearts. It's been the way from the beginning.
Okay.
Donald is Mickey's Grand Magician, and then Goofy is the captain of the Royal Guard.
Which
And they set off.
Okay.
Yeah, it is weird that Goofy's actually that
Okay.
high ranking, but
Who took pity on Goofy?
probably
Everyone?
Mickey himself.
Oh, Goofy.
Also, to be fair,
That's like
Goofy is
giving.
incredibly
That's like
good.
straight up giving the Royal Guard privilege to frickin' Papa. Come on.
What's weird
To
is
who?
honestly, like the more I think about it, the more it makes sense for Goofy to be the captain.
Hang on.
Because
What?
he's deceptively competent.
What did you say, Brayden?
Papyrus.
Okay, I didn't hear. It cut out. All I heard was.
The difference between that is that Goofy and Papyrus, one's not as, like, Papyrus, he's not necessarily incompetent, but at the same time kind of is.
Yeah,
Like,
he's
Goofy's
kind of dumb.
actually weirdly competent. Like, when you actually, like, look at what he does and the shit that he thinks, he's actually smarter and more competent than he ever lets on.
Hmm.
Like, even for one, the very first thing he does is give a very good proposal, or at least try, and Donald shrugs him off saying, "What do you know, you big palooka?" And it's like, Goofy was speaking actually rather reasonably. I feel like you should have taken that advice and you would have found
Nobody takes Goofy seriously, even though Goofy is not his actual name. What is his name?
It was George Geef something.
Oh, come
I
on!
don't remember exactly. I remember I told Clyde about this. It was fucking crazy. It's like two different iterations of the same name. And it's like George Geef Goof, I think. And it's like, oh my god. And then Donald, it's Donald Fauntleroy Duck. And it's like, oh my god, that middle name. What the fuck is
Funtal?
Fauntleroy. His middle name is Fauntleroy.
What the? What the fuck?
Yeah, they both had names I didn't know they had for so long, and I finally heard about it from a YouTuber who actually was told about it by his chat and looked it up. I'm like, fucking what? Fucking Geef? George Geef Goof?
What? No, but Donald.
Well,
Scrooge,
that is
what
the
did your
original
sibling
fucking
name his
dog.
kids? What the
Excuse
fuck
me.
kind of a middle name is that? Yes, Clyde?
Originally known as Dippy Dog, the character is more commonly known simply as Goofy, a name used in a short film series. In his 1950s persona, Goofy was called George Jeef or GG Jeef, implying that Goofy is merely a nickname.
Okay.
Okay, also, just saying that now I'm just thinking of just what would happen if they did it, they did like all the Disney epics Like, they just have a freaking DuckTales one. And Sora sees that universe's Donald.
Honestly, it wouldn't be
Christ.
the first time he's seen characters that were not his ones he knew.
Well, yeah, because didn't he go to the Steamboat Willie world at some point?
Okay, yeah, okay, there's a difference for that one and what I'm talking about. That one is him traveling to the past in Kingdom Hearts 2 via a door to Timeless River. Which happens before the castle was built. So, it's just a time travel into the past of the Kingdom Hearts universe.
I need to stop just
Also,
asking
is he
things.
always on boat?
It's so confusing.
When I say he's met alternate versions, I specifically refer to Dream Drop Distance. He has to visit
I know
the
you're
world.
not spoiling this for me.
I'm not telling you shit beyond the fact that he's visiting worlds that are asleep, which I've told you before, so it's nothing new.
I don't remember this.
Still, and I've even told you, because I told you about how we interact with Pinocchio. So,
I got
I'm
no
calling
strings.
I'm calling my lawyer, Brayden.
Why is Brayden your lawyer?
to be fair though, I will acknowledge that Dream Drop Distance Sora is a fucking dumbass. I don't know what they did with the
But
right.
you're the judge?
No, like he is actually a fucking moron in Dream Drop Distance. I told you before, I even gave you examples.
Andrew, I don't think you can be judge and lawyer at the same
I
time.
didn't say What?
Well, you asked me why is Brayden my lawyer, and I'm like, because you're the judge. You can't be judge.
Why the hell am I the judge? I didn't say I wanted to be. I'm not qualified to be a lawyer or a judge. The fuck you talking about?
No.
Well, if I'm bringing up grievance against Guardian, I'm not going to make him the judge or the lawyer.
I mean, I just want to say, like,
Oh boy.
yeah, also, I'm like, yes, Donald's good at a lot of things in, the remake, like being friends with Hercules, and that's it.
Oh yes, Storkillies, dear God.
But yeah. So I'm trying to think
I'm
how
just playing the games. They're fun. I like hitting things with the giant key.
I finally got her to actually watch 358 yesterday. She enjoyed it like I told her she would.
Uncontrolled sobbing in the background.
Beating,
She was very upset over the fact the character that we got introduced to also died in the same fucking game.
Cry, cry, cry.
still find it funny that, there is Scrooge beat a god killer in a wrestling match.
Oh yeah.
And DuckTales or Kingdom Hearts?
Woo woo.
DuckTales.
When was
I was
Scrooge?
about to say, wait, who did he fight then? 'Cause I haven't
fought-
seen it, so I wouldn't know.
He fought Jormungandr.
He did Jormungandr
Oh, that's fucking crazy. What the hell?
in a wrestling
Then
match.
again, it wouldn't be the first time they've had him do absolutely crazy shit. I think this is just the most anti-god thing he's done
Oh,
so
yeah.
far.
Scrooge is nuts.
Scrooge is fucking ridiculous. Jesus Christ. The amount of shit I learned in the death battle was crazy. Well, I didn't know he was as broken as he was.
Brayden. Brayden.
I mean, he's straight up immortal, so that's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, effectively. He's effectively immortal.
No, I think he is immortal.
Well, he can't age.
Yeah, he can't age.
And if he does, I don't think he can possibly die if he goes. Wouldn't he just go to the mansion?
I mean, yeah, let's put it this way. His parents are still alive, who are, let's just say, way, like, I can't even imagine how old they are, because Scrooge himself is so old.
Upgrade.
What do you think?
Boss. That's good.
Hey.
I don't think you. What are you selling?
Very nice.
They're selling chocolate. What? What are they selling?
Oh. You can't sell that. That's frowned upon. I mean, what?
Incense?
Taking incense?
Oh no.
Azrael got the joke.
Oh no.
I get it.
Just change up how you pronounce that word or spelling of it. No, wait. Incent.
What?
Yeah.
It would be
What?
Not incest. Incest.
That's I said incent. Wait,
Yes, whatever.
my brain's dead. Oh, so you want to know something weird? I don't know why, but there was like a clip of SpongeBob that dropped of like one of the newer episodes. And so it's SpongeBob, Patrick, and Sandy, and they go to like a pioneer museum or something. And they find a rock, and SpongeBob utters the line, "The pioneers used to ride these for miles." And I was like, ah! Are we just retreading on things? Is that what SpongeBob has come to?
You're gonna ruin this one too, like you ruined the box.
Yeah, the box.
I mean, how long has SpongeBob been going now? It only makes sense they'd eventually run out of content and have to start reusing old stuff.
Explain Simpsons.
Jungle.
Yeah, is Simpsons still going? Like,
Yes!
It's like the longest running show still.
They got bought by Disney. They're never going to end.
I think it's crazy just how long they've been going. And I got to the point that they've lost the ability to make content. Like, most people acknowledge that apparently Modern Simpsons is just ass.
Oh yeah, there are some bad Modern
It's
Simpsons.
ran out of good things to do. Because
It's
been around too long.
it's gotten into that point where it's like, you know, every once in a while there's a gem of an episode, and then the rest you're just like, meh.
Bleh.
You know what? Never mind. This is a different shop.
Okay, what is he gonna sell?
Anyhow,
Nothing.
But
Bottled air.
But yeah, I'm trying to remember. SpongeBob started in 1999 and has been going since.
Damn.
I thought it was older than that.
No, it's not. It's just 1 year younger than me.
Older than I am.
Okay,
Which makes
that
sense. I'm
that
the
went
youngest.
by everyone's head. Okay.
Oh no, I heard you. This wasn't my place to question.
Well, I think that's also when Family Guy started. I think Family Guy was 1999 as well.
That means you're only 3? No. About 2 years older than I am. I'm older
Math.
than that.
Yeah, Clyde's like,
I don't keep up your ages. I don't keep up with yours. I hardly keep up with my own. I shit you not, recently I had a moment where I was like,
how old am I?
and I had to fucking count the calendar. Like, I had to use my calculator to
Bitch, I had the
number
same
years.
experience and I'm still older than you.
I had to put 2022 minus 2002.
2002.
Yeah, I had to do 2024 minus 2002 because my brain just could not think. And I'm like, okay, and my birthday's in a few days. Okay, so I'm 21. And I'm like, God.
Jesus.
You know it's bad. I can't remember my own.
Oh,
fucking
you can
age.
actually drink Mazel Tov. I don't know.
I was able to remember last time, like a year ago, whenever we were doing a Minecraft stream, I specifically said I was legal to drink now. And Mom wanted to get me.
Oh no, you
drunk
are
over
20.
it.
Okay, sorry. I misunderstood. I thought you were turning 21. Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm 20, 21 already.
That was my bad.
You're 2021 already?
Yeah, so Mom last year, she was wanting to get me drunk just to see how I'd be. And I refused because we had Minecraft stream. It was on a Wednesday. And I was like, no, I'm not fucking getting drunk. on his stream.
I don't think she was telling you to get drunk. She was just telling you to try something.
She wanted to give me a little buzz to see how I'd be. She wanted to get me drunk, just like not shit-faced, but drunk enough that I'd be different. And she wanted to see how I'd be.
I mean, honestly, that probably would have been funny.
I've refused to let myself drink alcohol solely because I do not trust myself. I do not know what will come out of my mouth when I'm drunk.
I'll tell you I'll tell you this. You're not missing much.
Come here.
I mean, I don't typically drink, and even when I have, I'm like, meh.
Okay, the
Just give me a
problem is,
soda.
liquid courage. The problem is that liquid courage.
Where the fuck you go?
Fucking what?
Come here.
I'm trying to fucking speak.
Bark.
As I was trying to say.
Lost its Those are all the kids that
Oh
are
my god!
I will punch you.
Okay, go ahead.
The problem is
Sorry.
that liquid courage is known specifically for helping loosening one's vocabulary.
Are you okay?
Vocabulary. I was about to mix two different words. You can tell I'm not okay. But it was it makes you more loose-lipped. It lets you speak without it lets you speak more openly. The problem with that,
Inhibitions.
yeah, and the problem with that is I keep myself on way more lockdown than anyone tends to realize. And I didn't even process just how much I was locking myself down
It's the
until a few
word
months ago
lockdown?
when my filter broke out of nowhere. And I was talking to my friends, like another group of friends on Discord. We were in a group chat, and I was typing, and my filter just snapped. It was gone. And they were just like, excuse me, what the fuck? This is not the person we know. I was so different.
Who is this and what have you done with Guardian?
I think a few of them were like low-key unnerved by just how different I was. And I realized, like, after looking back, I'm like, dear God, I really am a different person without my filter. I know for a fact now that I definitely can't get drunk. Otherwise, this shit is gonna be a problem.
Did I take it out for maintenance?
And it took a few days to recover. My filter was just gone for a few days. Especially for the one night that happened. Like, the one night it was the worst. Like, the next day it was a little better, but it still had a lot of improvement. I don't know what the hell happened, but now I'm just like, yeah, no. After that experience, I'm definitely not gonna risk getting drunk. I will never do drugs. I will never drink alcohol. I will never
Okay,
do a bad dang thing that a lot of people do because
I
don't trust
am
myself
gonna
now.
like I don't know. I guess it depends on how much of a lightweight you are, but I mean, like, you're not gonna like if you even though you're from what you're saying, like I don't know. I don't got it. I'm just gonna shut up. I don't know what to say.
I don't want to know what my alcohol tolerance is. If it's anything like my pain tolerance, it ain't good.
I don't like the taste of alcohol. It's disgusting.
Oh yeah,
So
no,
I
it's
also doubt that I would-
not
I also
good.
don't want to risk liking the taste, because if I like the taste too much and get addicted, that's a problem.
Again, with me, I'm just like I'd rather just soda. Like if I'm gonna drink something, I'm gonna actually enjoy drinking it, not
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly. The only quote-unquote beer you're ever gonna catch me drinking is the non-alcoholic root beer that's here in America. That's it. If it's not root beer, I ain't drinking it.
Sorry, the non-alcoholic root beer?
Yeah, because we don't have alcoholic here. Alcohol's everywhere but America.
Hold on. Azrael, guess what? The rest of the world hates it.
I'm sorry, but no, it's just say root beer. What do you mean non-alcoholic?
No, because everywhere else in the world but America, it's alcoholic. It has alcohol in everywhere else but America. America is just soda, and apparently a lot of the world doesn't like it.
We don't.
Oh no, it's disgusting. It tastes like medicine.
It does, correct.
It doesn't taste like that to me. I enjoy our root beer. I've never had the alcoholic.
Okay, so
Exactly.
Why am-
a fun little weird deal. Just like Canada and somewhere else have milk bags, we have non-alcoholic root beer.
Okay, but what I'm saying is it's just called root beer. Like when oh my god, never mind then. Fuck.
The reason
Christ.
Usually I would, but the reason I'm not like
The Americans are being Americans. Azrael, calm down.
Well, no, I'm sorry. I was trying to say something like 10 fucking times, and I get ugh.
Sorry. Go ahead.
What I was saying was, like, we have root beer and we have alcoholic root beer. That's why whatever. Doesn't fucking matter. God.
You don't say not the. It's not like I'm saying. It's not like I have to say, oh, by the way, frickin'. I was having chips, fries. I say I'm having fries. Weird.
French fries.
That reminds me, I hate the fucking debate of chips or crisps. Because it's like, yes, there's logic into calling them crisps. Like, I understand
except they were made in America, so I apologize.
And then there's the places that call fish or French fries chips, and it's like, will you fucking not? Like, yes, French fry doesn't make sense as a name, as the French did not invent it. I don't know where French came from for the name, but
Because it was exotic.
yeah, but we don't call them chips because we already have a product nationally named chips in its original location. So
To be fair, they're not that different, except one's just sliced thinner and baked. No, fried more.
There are differences between chips and fries, because fries are, like, yeah, they can be crispy if you fry them and make them, like, particularly crispy, but they are also, more often than not, a little soft. Like, there's not meant to always be crispy. You're not gonna find a chip that isn't crispy. If you do, it's either soggy, when it shouldn't be, or there's something fucking wrong with that chip.
Drowned chips and vinegar.
God.
So, well, that's different. If you like chips and vinegar, like they have a flavor for that, so it doesn't lose the crisp.
I mean, I don't know. When they come up with things to say, I don't really know what to tell you. Yes, it's weird, but I mean, that's their norm. I don't know. It's like when they call an elevator a lift. Like, they know what... I don't know. I don't know really how to respond to this. It's just, there's other ways of saying things. I don't know.
I give a pass to some things because it's understandable, but others are just stupid. Like, I understand to a degree why people in some places call flashlight a torch.
That.
But it still gets on my nerves personally, because when I hear torch, I'm going to think fire on a stick. I'm not going to think a fucking flashlight if I hear that name. So there are ones that, well, if they piss me off, I'll give a little leeway to the places they're originally named that, if that was their original name, before we gave them a different name. Like, I don't know which one came first, torch or flashlight, for the name of it.
Sorry.
Probably torch. At which point, like, well, yeah, I hate it. I give it leeway.
I still hate it because torches already existed.
Exactly. They were, like, whenever, like, that's what I'm saying. It was fire on a cloth on a stick.
Yes, but it was like, oh, this is also a torch.
The electric torch or whatever.
The electric torch.
It's just annoying that it has the same
And then
name
the electric
over there.
slide.
But, like, there are
Brayden has left the
things
game.
that-
Brayden! Come back!
Just saying. Also, a cow in, I like Avacons, like, we're talking about, since we're talking about, like, quote unquote, saying non-alcoholic fucking root beer. We're not just saying root beer because you're in America. Just say how you would say it.
Well, I wasn't sure how other places say it. I didn't know they do the whole root beer alcoholic root beer. I didn't know they would refer to alcoholic specifically as alcoholic. Because before I've been told that that was their definitive version. So it was like, would they call it like I did, is what I assumed. I didn't know it was done the way it was.
The funny thing is that the alcoholic root beer was only just recently, well, I'd say that, but a few years ago, recently introduced to the United States, and we still prefer the non-alcoholic version.
I mean, yeah, I don't
call it. The thing is, if you're gonna call it by its original name, you can't call it root beer then.
Yeah.
You have to call it sarsaparilla.
Nah.
Well, if we use sarsaparilla roots.
It no longer uses sarsaparilla.
I know, I'm saying that's where it got the root in the name. It's because it used sarsaparilla.
Yeah. But there's sarsaparilla.
Now it uses extract or something, right? So it's different.
It uses something else that tastes similar, but it'll never be the same.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Brayden doesn't like it anyway.
I'm fine with keeping it cold root beer, even if, it's not alcoholic like it was way back when.
Also,
And even if it doesn't use roots anymore, because I just like that it uses the ancient name of its old.
The ancient name? Oh my god.
Isn't it like,
I don't know why that just sounds funny.
The 1800s, so ancient.
It just sounds
It may
funny.
as well be.
Jesus! Anyways.
And in 200
What?
years, they will have the ancient cell phones.
Okay, they point
What-
out.
what-
Okay, if we look at Fallout 4, for example, fucking 210 years is ancient for everybody in
Okay.
that time.
Yeah, but Fallout is a different story. Their technology, even though they have robots and all this, is ancient as fuck. They're still living in, like, the 1950s.
I'm talking not just about their technology. I'm talking about their events, because the war, the nuclear war that caused Fallout, they consider that ancient, and it's only 210 years in the past. So if that's what, and in fact, I see a lot of other things consider that to be kind of ancient, like way old. And if it's not properly documented, it may as well consider it be ancient because yeah.
Like I was saying.
And not everybody knows
Oh my
the
God.
origins of root beer, so that's why I'm saying
I
ancient.
wonder what would happen if they saw a Bible.
Anyway, just saying that in like you say like in here it's non-alcoholic. It's a non-alcoholic soda. Well, in Russia, beer is a soda. So
True.
That's also Russia, though.
I'm still.
I mean, it
disappointed
is
that
carbonated.
the only
Isn't Russia also known for having like the best alcohol or some shit? From what I hear, aren't they like the most alcohol famous? I thought.
no, that's like France.
Was it? I thought.
No,
I
isn't
thought
France
theirs was
more wine, though? I mean, I guess that's
Yeah,
still,
they're more
it's still
wine.
alcohol. Never
Like,
mind.
As far as I
It's
understand,
still,
like,
it's still,
France
it's,
is like, or as far as I understand, France is stuff like wine, whereas Russia, I've always heard, was supposed to be like heavy alcohol.
Yes,
But-
Russia only freaking has like vodka. Which is
Vodka.
flavorless.
Really?
yes.
I heard that they had like they were known for the heavy alcohol.
Oh my
I guess
God.
maybe I was misinformation.
Talking about that,
Yeah,
just,
probably was.
talking about that always makes me immediately think of this Punch-Out thing. Oh my God. So, they had in the original arcade version of Punch-Out, they had a Russian boxer. And his name, I am not kidding you, was Vodka Drunkensky. That was literally his name.
That okay? If his fighting style it was supposed to have been the drunk fighting style, whatever it's called.
He's Russian and
that
a
would be
boxer.
really clever. Oh well, yeah, it's boxing, so yeah, no, he wouldn't have that style. God damn it! If he had the martial art of the whatever it is for alcohol, yeah, drunken fist or whatever, that would have been cool and really fitting. But boxing, you wouldn't use fighting styles
Yeah.
like those, so it wouldn't fit.
I also find it hilarious that when they had to, censor that because they brought it to the Nintendo Entertainment System, they were like, yeah, just make it Soda Pop now. Soda Popzinski.
I
Okay.
mean, it still sounds okay at least.
Oh, that just
Like, it still
reminds me
goes
of
off the tongue well.
hilarious that in I know Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, the one that Azrael's gonna watch after we finish the first one. There is a character. There is a character that's whole deck and personality is a drunk father
What the fuck?
who has a sake company, and his whole deck is about being drunk.
Damn.
Do you know how they censored it?
No, I don't know. But I'm...
Hot sauce.
Hot sauce.
They
I mean,
So literally in the show, you see him offer the teacher to drink straight hot sauce.
I mean, there are people that do that, so that actually still, as much as I hate it, makes sense.
Okay,
Because there are
that's...
crazy people that actually drink hot sauce for whatever fucking reason.
What was I gonna say?
Oh shit, I'm hiding under the wall. Sorry, Ezreal.
It's fine, I guess. I don't know
Who
where
the
you're
hell
not.
did this?
What was I gonna say? Brayden, do you...
Fucked up the fountain!
Shut up. Fuck up.
Do you ever regret me showing you, the place?
Not really.
Okay.
I regret you showing me, what is it, home films or whatever it is?
Oh god, home movies!
Yeah, that. And I thought the Rap City Street Kids were bad.
Oh, come on!
Rap Backstreet Street Kids was that fucking Christmas.
Come on, it was like an indie project that the guy pretty much did by himself and a handful of animators. Come on.
You don't need a budget to be not monotone.
God.
Okay, I'm also because he said it. I will never get over Backstage Street Kids. The fucking demonic grandmother. I will never get over that.
But the Christmas.
Like, who the hell? First off, green that movie in any level degree of the state that
I don't know.
in.
And I mean, fuck the voice actors behind it. Mark Hamill, Nancy Cartwright. What were you thinking?
It's amazing their careers weren't ruined by that movie. It's amazing.
I'm surprised Mark Hamill's career wasn't ruined by the Star Wars Christmas special.
I'm sorry, fucking what?
Oh, you don't know about this? Oh, Jesus.
There's a Christmas special for Star Wars.
Yes, and it's notorious.
What?
It is the one thing George Lucas made that everyone that made it, wish it never happened. It was so bad.
George himself.
Yes.
That says he's like, he just looked at it with clarity, like after creation, like post-creation clarity, and he's like, the fuck have I made?
Yeah.
I regret it.
Clarity, is that like the other Clarity?
Yes.
To be fair, what's funny is I'm like, cool. So actually, George Lucas forgets two things about Star Wars. Good to know.
What? How it's selling it?
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Anyone could afford
I'm
that.
just trying to think now, like censored things, because like you mentioned that one character's name being censored. I'm trying to think of other funny examples of a censored name that were just like.
Okay, hang on. Sorry. This is something I gotta bring up in Yu-Gi-Oh! It's another thing that I just did not understand. So, there's this one nurse card. I forget what her name specifically is, but the original card art shows her, she's like a little pixie in a nurse outfit, holding a giant syringe.
Oh yeah.
Already a horrifying.
And they censored the
Scary
syringe.
Willy.
Thank you. They censored the syringe by making it a rocket. And I'm like, but she was a nurse. It would make sense for her to have a syringe. That's...
They're like, no, we can't have needles.
Missile.
Needles are the no-go.
Oh yeah, but a missile is fine, even though they had to censor guns with pointing.
Yeah, it's dumb logic.
Fox 4 Kids.
No, we
What
can't
the
have
fuck?
guns or needles. We can't have a fucking missile. Like, yes,
I mean, I guess it looked cartoony, but I was still like, what the fuck? Another thing, too, is it was so off-putting because they didn't try to mesh it with the style. It looked so out of place.
Like, I imagine, like, there being, like, a scene where she's supposed to, like, stick someone's arm or something, and it's like, oh, yes, I'm just gonna stab this fucking rocket into your
That's
forearm.
literally how she attacks. She just stabs with the rocket.
Imagine, they also removed the motor for a rocket.
Jesus.
She goes to take the temperature. That would be really bad.
Honestly,
It's one of those things that they wouldn't think about until at post-production. It's like, wait a minute. I don't think they thought about what they're implying there.
Literally, what's stupid is, another thing that's stupid is, yeah, like, guns on cards, I mean, used to be a big no-no. So they're like, you know what? How about just laser cannons? That's certainly better.
I mean, if it worked in G.I. Joe, why wouldn't it work in this?
Yes, we'll swap out ballistic firearms for laser firearms. Well, I say firearms. This would be more of a weapon, not specifically a firearm, because cannon, but still. You get the gist. Now, god damn it, Clyde, now I'm just thinking of the Rhino 5.
Yeah, I was just thinking that too.
I fucking
Oh!
love that it plays that
That-
tune. It's so unnecessary, but so
Ugh!
perfect.
Since you brought that up, that reminds me. I might be able to play Size Matter on stream.
You know, you mentioned it.
I may be able to, and I am excited. Because, okay, so here's the funny thing. Here's how I found out about it. So, I was searching through the PlayStation Store, seeing what there was, and then I noticed that they had the Dexter game from Jak and Daxter. or is it Daxter? I think it's pronounced Daxter now.
Daxter.
Yeah. Anyways,
Oh,
so
EA, so
yeah,
yes.
so I saw that game and it said PS4 and PS5, and I'm like, oh, that's weird. That's like a PSP game. And then I was like, wait a minute, and then I searched it up and I saw it say that with Ratchet and Clank. Size matter, and I was like, ooh.
I think Sly Cooper also got a re-release.
Yes, I saw Sly Cooper one, and I'm like, fuck, where are the other ones?
Okay, yeah. So I have seen the mention of those two games being brought over. So I guess all games
Yeah,
from the current
so-
time are going to be done like that because I remember seeing.
Okay.
that in
Remember,
Yes.
remember the game you wanted to do a break place of?
And that was.
Crash 4.
Oh Christ. Whoa.
I love how it cut your wall. It was so perfect. It was forced to cut.
Yeah,
God.
you definitely don't want me to play Spyro 1 first.
Oh God.
Wait, what? I don't get it.
Thank you for releasing me.
Oh.
I'll take my sweet ass time because I get rid of them.
You know what I enjoyed about Legends series? Even though I never played it, I only watched.
Wait, what was I gonna say? Sorry, Right, so I just wanted to clarify something with the Ratchet and Clank thing. So, it is available through the premium subscription, but the difference with that is you would just stream it, as if you were.
So what they're doing is you can either get it temporarily, like as like a bonus of sorts from the subscription
Yeah,
or
and
the stream, or you can purchase it separately. They are making it an actual purchase. thing.
Yeah, but again, if you
Okay,
stream
that's
it,
a good method.
yeah, if you stream it, it's like as if it were Netflix or something. You're streaming
Okay,
the
so-
game.
I thought it was weird when you said that it was so fuzzy. I'm like, weird? I'm pretty sure it should have been. It was supposed to be upscaled and made like better. That's why. I think
It's just a
supposed to be
straight up.
improved for,
Yeah, it's
like,
straight up a
it's actually
port.
improved as an actual upgrade for streaming, whereas what you're going to have to do is keeping it more akin to the original. That explains it. Okay.
What? No, Guardian.
That
What?
was weird.
No, that's not what I'm saying. It's pixelated because they just took the image and blew it up. It has nothing to
I'm
do
pretty
with
sure
the.
that I've heard that
I-
just like if this is supposed to be just like the Sly Cooper and Daxter, it's supposed to have been like redone to work on the new console.
Sly
generation.
Cooper. I mean, Sly Cooper. Bleh,
Like, if I
Cooper
remember correctly,
was.
I heard they were supposed to have been upgraded.
I don't know what to tell you.
Which-
I'm sure I would have to see Daxter, I guess, but I'm pretty sure that one's also
Yes.
going to be weird because it's just a PSP port that they stretched out.
That's weird because I was told. I think I heard that at least, which made me think of it for a moment that maybe it was if you get it from the.
Well, because
Plus.
the reason why I mean, so, okay, most of the streaming like that, like when PlayStation Now was a thing, they basically put the classic library in the thing, but that's what they are. They're just ports. They're not fully fleshed remakes. They're just, here's a classic game that you could play on the older consoles that's not available unless getting it through here.
I don't know.
Which is very weird considering that Ratchet and Clank's 1, 2, 3, Deadlock, and like Tools of Destruction and Crack in Time are all part of that streaming thing, but not available to buy. Yeah, those ones are only part of the subscription.
That sucks too because Crack in Time is arguably the best, and it's like you can't get it as an actual download.
Lawrence!
I would love to see you play Crack in Time. It's definitely my favorite one, and it's just like, nope, can't do that.
Again, Insomniac, I know you're busy with Spider-Man and Wolverine, but please, make a remastered trilogy. That would be fucking awesome.
Make a remastered trilogy. Make it us able to get the PS3 games as actual fucking downloads. So they're not fucking stuck on the PS3 or via fucking high-level plus bullshit that you have to stream.
Oh my
And
good
if
God,
we can't
Braden.
stream on YouTube and or Twitch. But you'd think they
ugh.
would have by now too, because it's Ratchet and Clank. It's one of the most profiting series.
Yeah,
Insomniac has.
I find it very weird. Even when they did like that remake, that tied into the movie, I was kind of like, cool,
Yeah,
but can you do the
2016.
other ones? Like that would have been neat. Like even if they didn't make movies for it, like I guess because that's what happened. The first movie didn't do so well, I guess. It actually did so bad they had to cancel their Sly Cooper movie.
Like, it's just surprising because on top of that, yeah, like it makes sense. Like at first you'd think, okay, yeah, they don't want to make the original one again the original game again. They're just going to use the remake or the reboot, the soft reboot as the
God, it is dark in here.
as the default one,
Oof.
despite obviously not being canon. And they're just never going to get around to redoing like proper redos of the original trilogy and all the others. And it's like they should. You'd think they would.
They
You'd
totally
think
should.
Like with how much nostalgia there is, I'm sure
Like,
hundreds, if not thousands, of people would download
what-
solely for nostalgia.
What I think they should do is like, I mean, I know it's not really a console anymore, but like say PlayStation 2's anniversary or something, like one of their big anniversaries, they should be like, here it is, here's the remastered trilogy of Ratchet and Clank, because like that was big on the PlayStation 2. I think it was one of the
Yeah,
launch
do,
titles
like-
even.
Yeah, if they do like a remaster of 1, 2, and 3 being just Ratchet and Clank, Going Commando, and Open Arsenal, make those three like a package. Boom, you've got countless people going there solely for nostalgia, so much for all the games, and a lot of which are probably solely just because, Up Your Arsenal is there. People
Yeah.
love Up Your Arsenal. It's the best
Here,
of the original
you wanna know what's also weird? But I believe you can get the Jak and Daxter games, which again is weird. Like I think all three of them are available to purchase, and I'm like, but why not Ratchet and Clank? Why not
I
them?
was gonna say there are more than 3, but we don't like to talk about the other 2 anyway, so...
What the hell are the other two?
Jack X Racing and then
Oh.
Jack and Daxter Frontier, which the worst. Okay,
I don't even know what that one is. I've never heard of that. I've heard of the racing
It's made
one.
by the same people. It's made by the same people that made. I think that made one of the One for All or no, the 2 Ratchet and Clank ones that are spin-offs from Four Fronts of Assault and One for whatever the.
One for All.
I think they were made by the same one. And
weird.
it was a very critically acclaimed failure of a game. Nobody liked Frontiers.
I don't
Or
even know it.
whatever the fucking
Also,
exact
wait,
name
I'm
of it
sorry.
was.
Are you telling me that the people that made All for One also made Full Frontal Assault?
If I remember,
Those
yeah,
are like,
it's made by the same group.
that is like,
I remember
they're-
watching a video recently.
those are
covering the Jack
two
timeline, and,
stark, like, those games are very
I
different,
think
though.
it was,
They're very different from each other.
like, at least I think it was, unless I'm thinking of the ones who made it being the ones that made the 2 PSP titles. That actually might have been the PSP titles I'm thinking of that made Frontier for Jack and Daxter. That actually
Christ.
probably was the case. If it was a PSP game, I don't fucking know. Yeah, I just know that one of the groups that made 2 specific two specific Ratchet and Clank games made Jack and Daxter Frontier, whatever the full name of it is, and it
Weird.
was so fucking bad. I don't think I've ever heard a single word of praise ever
Fuck.
anywhere on the internet. Usually you hear at least one word of praise on some corner of the internet from out of nowhere. I've never heard a single fucking thing
Weird.
for Jack Frontier.
Well, anyway,
It was that bad.
if the three...
God damn it, Icarus.
What?!
He's proposing a name for
Shit.
a remake of the original trilogy for a package.
Hey, I mean,
Oh my god, it's wrong with
I mean-
God damn it.
I mean, yeah, most of their titles are kind of... I mean, especially the main trilogy. You had Ratchet and Clank Going Commando, and then Up Your Arsenal.
Like, up until recently, they really tried to keep going with that.
And
They
Size
kept,
Matters.
Like, I think
God.
Into the Nexus even, they had like a little bit going. So I think the first one they didn't was ripped apart. I'm pretty sure. At least out of the main line, because the other two, like Secret Agent Clank obviously doesn't have anything going there. I know Full Frontal Assault does,
I mean, kinda, yeah.
but the only three I know.
All for
Agent
one,
Clank,
not really.
All for one, Agent Clank, and Rift Apart. I think like only three that don't have some kind of innuendo hidden somewhere. Be it
What is
before
Into
or
the
after
Nexus,
production.
then?
I think it was. Oh, its original name was going to be Into the Nethers because the enemies are called the Nethers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, obviously they couldn't do that, so they toned it back, but they at least tried.
Mm.
I mean, it's also just like Rift in Time or Crack in Time. I bet Crack in Time. Originally, it was going to be called Clock Blocked.
Holy shit, that would have been amazing!
Yeah, but obviously they also had to take that one and tone it down and just make it.
Did they have some name for Tools of Destruction? I mean,
Okay.
kinda Tools of Destruction actually makes sense.
Yeah, that one's not that severe, but there have been some that were severe, and they're like, nope, we gotta tone it back so we can get it published.
Rift Apart should have been called Rifting a New One.
Rifting a new one.
I shit you not, that would have been the perfect name for the Rhino, and I think there's even I think it's the
Wait, yeah, what the fuck?
I think, well, it wasn't like mentioned as the actual name. I'm pretty sure I heard that the you know how like Grummelnet or whatever the one is, the provider of weapons in this game. They have the most recent ones have like the tutorial for the
Mama
weapon,
Zircon?
cinematic joke thing. Yeah, but I mean like in Grummelnet for Tools of Destruction Crack in Time, they had that thing where it's like you preview the weapon and it
Oh,
was,
yeah, that, yeah, I know what you're talking about now.
So they have that for Rift Apart too, and
A
I think
minute.
I heard that they actually make a joke for the Rhino,
Yeah.
saying rifting your enemies a new one. So while I don't know if they gave the actual name for what the Rhino stands for,
You're
they at the very least made the joke.
You're really onto something though there. They should have, because that one does make rifts. It's not.
The problem is
Holy
I
shit.
don't know if it's called Rip You a New One or Rift You a New One. I don't know if they actually say what it is in this game.
Help, I'm lost.
So, it's unclear. I just know that the abbreviation is the same as always, but that's because, you know, same spelling, same
20.
letters.
Except rip ya 3. No, rip
Yeah.
3. What is the Rhino 3?
Yeah, Rhino
Rhino.
3 is the right Rhino. It just has a 3 in the fucking middle of it, and then it evolves into the Rhinocerator, which, much cooler name. I don't know why Rhino.
What?
Rhino
Okay, what's?
was just Rhino. Rhino 2 was Rhino with the Roman numeral 2.
Yeah, I don't know why 3 was weird. But, preferred way to getting the Rhino. Collect X amount of parts to get it, or just pay for it? What is your personal
Honestly,
preference?
I kind of like the collectible version, which was only a thing after the Smuggler. Well, I think it was after the Smuggler. Yeah, because Rhino 4 was then, and then that suit is Rhino 6. So yeah, I like that. Like after Tools of Destruction came out, they started doing the Rhino Hollow plans because it was just a really interesting way. Instead of having to grind for so many hours to get bolts,
Yeah.
you just have to explore.
I mean,
find
they
these
did.
things that
They
you're exploring anyway.
new game. What?
I think he's. I don't know.
Oh.
Oh. Honestly, as much as I hate that name, and they would probably have to tone it down. I don't know. Like that depends on the context of the game. Because maybe you try to keep it accurate.
What's the female flanker called?
Kit?
Not Rivet.
Kit?
Kit. Yeah.
Oh,
No, Kit. I was thinking the wrong one.
Okay, is it both WO? No.
God. Honestly, though, I don't know why, but that name makes me think like it would be like a Dynasty Warriors style game where there's just bolts flying everywhere for the mass enemies you kill.
Honestly, I mean, we kind of. I was gonna say we kind of have that with
That's the game Rivet's part of.
What did you say,
Honestly-
Brayden?
That's the game that Rivet's part of. Oh no.
Christ.
Back to what I think they should do. I think they should like re-release the original 3, the original trilogy as a package, as a little bundle.
Definitely.
Well,
Then
no,
Hold on.
that's not
Shut up.
Re-release.
Hold on. They released
The big package.
There it is. There's the name.
The big package. Jesus Christ.
But yeah, that would be cool. We'd have to get Deadlocked, whether people like it or not. It is canon, and it is tied to the story directly. And even if people don't care for that game, I would love to see it get a remaster put onto the new console.
I think it would be worth it.
Interesting.
I think it would be worth it alone just to have Ratchet be an absolute asshole.
Yeah, I mean he's an asshole at one, but like he does.
Oh yeah, but I mean like he's pissed in Deadlock.
He goes back. Yeah, in
He's
Deadlock,
so
not
pissed.
An asshole. He's just so fucking pissed off at everything going on.
And I feel like my tail is shoved right up my okay.
Yeah, like first, like at the very beginning, you can already see the tone it's going for. It's like, oh, this is gonna be interesting. I loved the fucking Scorpion tank in the game. It was so fucking cool having vehicles that you flew, and that's one of the things I loved about it. Like I specifically remember I would go back and play a bunch of the vehicle missions because I just loved the tanks.
You realize a lot of that was in 1, 2, and 3 as well, right? Not as much 1, but
Yeah.
they
Well,
were in
yes,
it.
but also no. 1 had nothing. 2 had only.
No,
ships
no. There were some space missions when you had to get in the ass.
No, Kingdom Hearts or Kingdom Hearts. Ratchet and Clank 1, you do not control the ship.
Kingdom Hearts 1 was
Right,
the
do the back thing. That's not until like Commando. God, fuck off. My brain's on Kingdom Hearts a lot right now because I've been playing with you.
All right, whatever. I could swore.
Because I really go in Commando. Because you don't get upgrades. Because Incognito didn't even exist until going Commando.
I
In
don't know.
1, you lose your first ship, get one from the fucking chairman of that planet. Lose it, get one from Quark's hideout.
Why did I think you fought to get onto the asteroid belt?
There's no asteroid belt you need help breaking
No,
into,
the Nebula base where there's the grind
okay.
path and everything.
I remember what you mean now. I forgot about these. They're first off only one in space. You're talking about technically 3 specific tiny ass missions. First one's on Poketaru to get the mask.
Oh yeah, that is
Second one
there.
is to get flight helmet. Or no, I forgot what the second one is. There's another one I think with the flight helmet.
No, you're right, but I thought. You know what? I know what it is. Hang on. I know what it is. I'm confusing it with 2. You're right, because 2 when you had to go to the Gladiator Dome, because it's the same type of like. Okay.
Yeah. So
Anyways.
Ratchet 1, yeah, it had like tiny ass segments, but I hardly consider that worth considering a vehicle function. It was hardly anything. 2 had the spaceship missions, but they kinda sucked.
Yeah.
They were not that
Fighting
great.
thugs for less. If it ain't broke, we break.
It wasn't until Arsenal that we really had anything. And even then, it was like 2 planets. Had the fucking vehicle that you drove around. The monkey could be on the turret of.
Yeah.
That's literally it. There may have been a third.
God damn it! I keep forgetting about Quark's one-eyed monkey. Ugh.
Okay. Also, I forgot about a vehicle in Gun Commando. Is the fucking mining vehicle that you use on 2 planets. Like, there's not much until like the most vehicle heavy segments could be said to be up your arsenal with the land vehicle thing, the jet vehicles from.
I didn't even realize we already.
Mission with the Rangers.
Can you help me fill in the dark gray between the lights?
I just.
Like 3 had the most
God.
until Deadlock. Deadlock had a good number of missions that were just really cool. Like I understand
So-
Deadlock wasn't as interesting as other games.
So
But it was
we're
cool
at the
to have, even if it's back for Rhino.
2-hour mark.
Okay, I can
I
continue
was
this arc.
trying to say for like.
Title, another,
Oh no, you have another
You've been saying
one.
it for about a minute, we know.
Ow.
What?
Ratchet and Clank Lombax style.
But yeah, I'll
Oh,
continue
God.
talking about my idea after.
Oh God.
I didn't understand what he was saying. My brain didn't comprehend it.
Lombax style.
I don't get it.
Dense motherfucker.
Style.
Dragon style.
Why am I not understanding the dragon style either?
What?
Am I missing something, or am I just forgetting?
Apparently. You saw Kobayashi's Dragon Maid? How do you not know what the fuck I'm talking about?
I haven't watched it. I haven't rewatched it in a while, so I guess I just forgot. That's
I don't have the capability to talk about
The only
this.
thing I remember about quote unquote like coming along with a similar line to dragon style is, oh, we have these because we're dragons. That's not how those work.
Okay, let's see how this looks.
Anywho, I guess
Ooh,
I'll
that's cool.
finish off this and then we'll be done for the day.
I like how we started talking about the boys. We should one time talk about our heroes.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, remember that time we talked about Future Outlaw for, like, not even half the episode?
Yeah.
So, what should I make this place?
I don't know, Clyde.
What, right next door? Wait, no, where are you? You're not here. This is Lost and Found. You're somewhere else. Never mind.
Downstairs.
I thought Clyde was in the Lost and Found. So that Clyde was lost.
Clyde is lost.
She is perpetually lost.
Yes. I am always three things: hungry, lost, and I forget the third one.
I would love to watch Clyde play, like, God of War and just watch her get lost and be like, I don't know where I am! Boy, help me!
You know, I think I could still get that one.
The first one? Yeah.
I don't know what this room should be. Like, I feel like it should be something technology based, but I can't think of what. It feels like it has like a vibe to it. I just don't know what to consider.
You know what? I actually don't think I can do this.
Excuse me.
I don't know why, but I'm
Just put up free Wi-Fi, and it's just a internet cafe.
You could do that. We don't have an actual like an internet or a game cafe. We could do like a manga or game cafe in here. Probably game cafe.
Braden, what were you saying?
Look,
I forget. Oh,
obviously, I positioned it perfectly across from the cult place.
Ree!
I want
We shut down the place.
God damn it, shut up!
Sorry.
God!
I just, I want cheesecake. I don't know why.
Cheesecake.
Speak up.
What about cheese? Why do you want cheesecake?
Cheesecake is so good.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so he's just thirsting for cheesecake. That's all.
What flavor cheesecake?
Yes.
Oh, I was about to say,
He doesn't care.
are you sure he's not thirsty for a Sonic character? But I'm like, wait, no, cheese is the chow.
Yeah, cheese in the chow.
It's not cream.
You're thinking of cream
Uh,
or vanilla.
oh god, I keep forgetting vanilla exists.
I'm not freaking. I can't remember his name.
Vector?
Yes,
You're not Victor the crocodile.
I honestly keep forgetting that's a thing, and I honestly keep forgetting that they're a thing together.
Well, I don't know if it's official. I think it's just like one of those things where it's like implied that he likes her very heavily. Obviously, likes her.
Yeah, because I think in like the
Together.
Sonic X, no, what was the show called?
Okay, Sonic X, yes, they were like he had interest in her, but they were not together.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It was heavily
No
like.
matter how much you want.
I'm pretty sure there's actual comics of them.
But yeah, I think there are comics where they're together.
Okay, comics, I guess I would count differently because comics are in their own continuity. Like game-wise, no, but comic-wise, I'm sure there are. Comics have all kinds of crazy shit for Sonic.
I
Like,
still.
some of he's married to. Some of he's married to Sally Acorn. Some of he's married
Yeah.
to Amy, I think.
The one thing that I will always, or not, the one thing that really pissed me off with Sonic is, okay, so they retire the character of Cream the Rabbit, and then they decide, let's make Team Sonic Racing, and not have Cream in it. What the
Okay, at least it was. You didn't say that about Riders, because Riders, she definitely wouldn't need to be in.
Oh god,
Jesus
Riders.
Christ.
Well, in Riders, Big wasn't even in it. It was just Amy.
To be fair though, nobody likes Riders apparently. It was very
No, nobody
commercial
does.
fail.
Shut up.
Ah!
Oh, those fighting words.
I remember I tried to play it because I had one of them.
Okay,
But I got for as like I think I got it for free just randomly. I think it was just given to me. And along with a bunch of other shit that I got. So I got like a bunch of them at some point out of nowhere. I don't remember where. I know it's where I got Tie 2 and 3.
You know, I think...
And I couldn't play it on my Xbox. It was too scratched up and didn't work. I got like through the loading, like I got.
Oh, well then you can't even really judge the game. You didn't really play
I
it.
didn't even get to the menu. I got to. Well, I've seen gameplay and it was apparently really difficult to control and just sucked. And the story wasn't good apparently. I'm just saying I never said I can claim. I'm saying I was regurgitating what other people said. But I remember I got to watch like that cutscene that plays when you open it, like before you get to the menu. But the moment it ended, I couldn't do anything because the menu it was just frozen. It wouldn't let me do anything.
But I mean, think about it this way. If we never had Sonic Riders, we would never have Jet the Hawk, Storm the Eagle, right? And Wave the Swallow.
I don't know how many. Like I know a lot of people like those characters, but they're not really important to modern Sonic. I don't think.
Well, they're important to a certain group of Sonic fans.
And that's fine. I mean, I understand certain characters being important to certain people. Like, I still feel bad about Cosmo. I still hold a deep place in my heart for her because she was adorable. She didn't deserve the death she got.
Who?
Yeah,
Cosmo is the Cedrian from Sonic X. The only place she ever existed. And she dies.
She an alien? What? Huh?
Yes.
Oh,
She is
okay.
from Sonic's universe.
I was like, what?
After they go back, after they manage to get back to their own world, she's part of the arcs that follow. And yeah.
I'm gonna
it
sit
was
here
very
and try to
sad.
understand what
She was
the
in a
fuck he's talking
relationship-
about.
She and Mateos got into a relationship, and he had no choice but to kill her. Because,
Jesus Christ!
yeah, she sacrificed herself to save basically all of existence. And,
Total anime bullshit. Awesome.
And Tails was the one who had to fire the gun, and he, like, the cannon, and he felt so bad, and I felt bad seeing how much it broke him. I'm like, oh, Tails.
That's a lot of shit for an 8-year-old to go through.
Yeah.
Especially whenever there's the whole thing of they fell in love with each other despite being a plant and a fox. Like, that's the whole thing that they, like, the entire time, like, up leading up to them, like, being together. It's implied, you know, foxes and plants can't date because, let's be honest, it doesn't make sense. They're dynamically opposed or
Ah,
whatever.
yes, that's what Sonic needed. Anthropomorphic plants. The fuck?
And it's just sad because it's like, they actually fell in love with each other.
Okay.
Tails actually had a girlfriend and she dies.
That would make sense that if foxes were herbivores.
I know. I don't understand that logic, but it was part of the logic. If I remember something along the lines like we can't date a plant because fox. It was weird. I don't remember the exact details. It's been fucking years since I watched it. I just remember it broke me because I was younger at that point. I don't even have iron emotion now. I don't know what I'm talking about.
I
was
don't know what I'm
softer
talking
then,
about.
And I broke down because it was just sad. I'm gonna get an image so you can see what she looks like.
No, I think I have a vague recollection of what she looks like. But yeah, go ahead. I have a vague idea of what she looks like. Weirdly enough, no, I have to actually see the character before I say
a good
anything.
shot. Trying to find a good shot from the show that shows like most of her, but also looks good.
I'm in pain.
Why? What happened?
Brian, you want to tell them what I'm doing?
Something display case looking thing.
What?
Another clothes store apparently.
Oh my god, Clyde.
Okay, this is an official image, so I'll take this. This is an official image. I'm also gonna take the, I guess, I don't want to say
common
form,
sidewalk.
but I guess it's like considered her mature state. That happens like right at the end, just before
Oh,
she dies.
no.
So these
Brayden, what are you all knowing?
The agony.
That's what you're doing. You're making TVs.
Oh.
God damn it, Clyde. Why?
This is gonna take for fucking ever.
And you won't be able to finish it today, and you'll probably forget what you were doing by next week.
Probably. If we even do it next week.
Well, if it's
probably end up
an
being Survivor
internet
again.
cafe, and they get the
Oh,
food from
Christ.
the actual cafe,
The actual cafe's a little walk away, but fair enough.
Walk away.
yeah, they have to, fetch their food.
Anyway, I sent the image for you. Well, images, because I got one of both states we see.
Okay, yeah. That's the character.
And yeah, I remember, because I wasn't...
Huh.
How old was I? I don't remember how old I was now, but I remember I was devastated by it.
If I had a nickel for every mammal that got together with a plant, I would have 2 nickels.
That's what it was.
Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice.
Yeah, I remember. And it wasn't specifically foxes. It's because he was a mammal. There was the distinction.
Why is just Ralts?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's effectively
Um,
Ralts, but with,
so-
more akin to Curlia, but
Yeah.
flowers
Yeah.
instead of horns.
So, do you want to know what the second one I know is?
The second, what you know.
Mammal
Second
hooking
plant.
up with, well, technically mammal hooking up with a technical plant?
Is it Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn?
No, it's not. It's weirder than that, believe it or not.
My point is fair though, right? My assumption.
Yeah, no, that's a fair assumption.
We have
See,
Nichols.
it's in Beast Wars. No, it's not Beast Wars. Beast Machines, the sequel to Beast Wars, because Rat Trap gets with a plant girl. Like,
Okay.
they're Transformers, and she turns into a plant.
Riveting.
Fucking what? Is
Out of all the things you wanted to transform into, you chose plant?
Yeah.
I have to
So-
point out now. Out of all 3 mentions, Harley Quinn and Ivy, that makes sense. They're both basically human, just one has kind of become part plant.
One hates humans, despite technically being one still.
I know, but I'm saying like she's human, but also part plant, so it still counts. But out of the other 2, how is it that Sonic is the less weird pairing?
I don't know
Like
what to tell you.
an 8-year-old fox kid with a young plant girl from space.
And 2
makes more
Cybertronian
sense.
beings, one a rat and one a plant. Like, okay, I will sit here and defend Beast Wars, like, to my end. But Beast Machines is fucking weird. Like, it's fucking
I hate that.
weird.
Also,
Like, it couldn't even be 2 beasts. It had to be a beast and a fucking plant. That doesn't make sense.
Rat Trap getting with a beast of a girl.
God damn it, Brayden.
It's fucking stupid.
Well, what do you want from him? Dinobot doesn't exist in Beast
No,
Machines.
I'm talking about the fucking fact that they get to get, like, why?
I don't
That's
know.
the dumbest way to pair them. Like, she couldn't have been an animal in a series called Beast. Like, it's Beast, not Plant.
To be fair, all the villains are Viacons. They all turn into vehicles, so there's that in
So
Beast
all of them,
Machines.
So good is animal, bad is vehicle.
At least it's
Yes.
not a, like, it's not a, what, basically a gorilla and a, not even in that one, no mind. I was gonna say like a
Hold
gorilla.
on, now I need a question. What kind of plant is it? Is it like a weed? Is it a tree?
It is, I believe, specifically what it is a Venus flytrap.
Okay,
That's
that makes me
fine.
mad because if we're going by the logic of nature versus man-made things. So Autobots are good, so they
Autobots.
are nature, and then Decepticons take
I mean,
man-made things like.
I am gonna say it's not Autobots and Decepticons. It's, well, I guess it's still because the actual minions are called Viacons, but I think they are Decepticons. But the good guys are Maximals. But no, because Predacon it's confusing. Anyways.
Regardless, whatever it may be, if it was at least a normal tree, I would have given maybe a minuscule amount of leeway, because a tree versus a car, a tree, depending, is usually going to win unless it's a car specifically made, able to fucking break a tree in half when you slam into it.
Okay, I'm done.
And even then, usually that's going to destroy the car. So if it were a tree, I would have been fine with it. Kind of. I would have been pissed, but it still would have made more sense. But a fucking Venus flytrap? What the fuck does a Venus flytrap have to do with
It's not like she's tiny, though. She's still big.
I know.
But yeah, I get what you're saying.
I find it funny that...
I'm waiting to see the day a fucking Venus flytrap comes out the ground and fucking eats a car. It's not gonna happen. So that doesn't make sense. People slam into trees and break their cars all the fucking time.
What were you saying, Braden?
Even you saying saying Venus flytrap, yes. I love how, half of the Maximals are Predators, but the bad team's the Predacons.
Well, I
just think it's stupid.
Well, no, thinking about it in terms of the original, you have the Tyrannosaurus Rex, you have a Pterodactyl, you have okay, the Wasp I'll give you, that's a bit of a weird one. You have a spider. Actually, you have two spiders. You have an ant, which... You have a scorpion. And then, the Maximals, you have... Okay, you have a rat, a rhino, a gorilla, a cheetah, a tiger. Yeah, you're probably right, there's a lot more predators on that team, isn't there?
Tiger. Technically on their team now, a raptor.
Also, now that I'm thinking about it, have there been any hippo transformers yet?
Oh my god, there has not!
That is a hell of a missed opportunity, because if you know anything about hippos, they're fucking horrible.
Yeah, and okay, here's the weird thing. The Beast Wars toy line has a bunch of characters that never make it into the show that would have been awesome to see, but you're right, they've never done a hippo. They did a fucking Tanuki before they did a hippo!
They're not even there, they don't have hippo? That's crazy. You'd think that a hippo would probably be, one of the, most crazy things to do for, a Decepticon, or some kind of evil transformer. Because if you know anything about hippos, they are horrifying, they are beyond aggressive. If you enter their fucking territory more than they're fucking by, an inch, they will fucking chase your ass down and kill you.
Hide.
Hippos
Hide.
are horrifying, they're vicious. Their only natural predator is time. The only way they die, typically, is by fucking aging. That says shit.
I like how, no, I'm not gonna bring up that, perfect
Outside.
There has to be, a waterborne, a water transformer, that, turn to ships. There's one that had to be an animal.
Hang on, wait.
Kraken. Oh.
Sorry, what? I didn't hear, huh?
You said
be perfect Decepticon.
for water transformers. To go against the Autobot boats.
Oh,
I think
I'm sorry, I'm not hearing. What is the animal?
He's saying
Okay, sorry, I couldn't fucking hear.
I don't know why he's talking at the same volume as before.
Okay, my speakers are not that good.
Actually, maybe Dolphin's a little too messed up for this.
Oh yeah, considering what they do to the people that end up in the water.
They have done a shark.
Some of them.
And the shark's name is Skybite.
You want to name a Transformers Surprise they haven't done yet? A fucking Kraken. How have we not had a Kraken?
There is a
If it's
squid.
already established,
There is a squid.
better than nothing. I'm just thinking, if it's been well established that Transformers in most iterations
Clyde is
How
hungry,
the
apparently.
impacted of a war in history of our planet.
Why? Why buy? What?
That they'd be responsible for a bunch of the like mythological.
Okay, we're finishing up soon, Clyde. Let me just put these lights in and then we'll finish.
Like you'd
We
think
get food.
that by now we'd have ones that are supposed to take place like cryptids or something, because if they can play a part.
That was the Loch Ness monster.
That's what I'm saying.
Actually, that technically
That's what we
exists.
haven't done.
That technically exists. Yes, Clyde?
Is this the beer area?
I don't know. I guess. Because the walls are barrels.
Either train or beer, that's what I'm thinking.
Hey, do we not have
Train. This would be a good
What-
train place, actually.
What'd you say, Brayden?
we don't have a bar yet?
Nope.
No, we don't. Is there typically bars and malls?
Fuck it.
Not really, but hey, fuck you, it's our mall.
Color.
We make the, it's our mall. We can
Alright,
make the
yeah.
decision. We want a bar in it.
Hey,
Let's
give me
put a
that
bar in it.
strip club. Wait.
We don't have a strip club yet. Get
How
it
the
together.
hell are we gonna build that? Oh, wait.
1 sec.
Wait a minute. Perfect location for the two. Above the lab at Grismay. We can have the bar or the strip club being like the biggest part, and then the bend where his lab is can be the bar.
Wait 1 second.
Oh, yes, that's what you want. The boys being close to strippers and alcohol. What could possibly go wrong?
Okay, would it be fitting though? Because I don't know. I'm assuming it'd be fitting.
Oh, it's oh wait, can it be right across? No, that's taken too. Jeez.
Come over to your lab. We have a perfect space for a long strip club, and then a
Oh.
small bar around the corner.
Right here. Right here. Right here.
I don't know where you are. I'm about to look quiet.
Just
There's a big empty beside Clyde's.
No, it should be right here. I think it should be right here above. It should be right above the.
The what?
That's where I was.
Right
Come
here.
here.
She was floating right here. I don't know why you're down there.
Above your fucking pizzaplex.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Yeah, I also don't know about that concerning children. I feel like putting it next to the lab would be better
Okay,
than
to
next
be
to
fair, the
kids.
second floor is employees only.
Yeah.
There and
Also, at night is a different thing. Kids aren't allowed at night. For reasons.
I mean, there is a daycare.
Yeah, there's a daycare. You're my superstar. Ugh.
There's a reason why it's called temporary abandoned. Because they're dropped off at night and then picked up in the morning. Maybe.
I still love we made this fucking Fredbear, or not Fredbear, Fez Fair. I'm trying to think of a stupid name to give him. Star in the middle.
Is fair. Bwah, 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 bwah.
Ooh,
Bwah, bwah.
Brad Bear. We're going Brad Bear.
Brad
Fuck
Bear.
you. Fuck you, it works.
Ugh.
Yeah, Mr. Brad Bear Star here in the middle of the room. It's very nice. I'm just a pain in the ass doing this. I also
Yeah.
love that we modded it after a, totally not already made animatronic.
Uh-huh. Alright, well, anyhow, I guess that is gonna wrap it up for today.
And the place is literally called Superstar Pizzeria.
Yeah, it's
I
yeah.
mean, that's not a name of anything in that game, so it's fine.
Freddy literally calls Gregory a superstar every 5 seconds.
Okay, and people do that all the time. Like, actual stars.
Alright. Anyhow, I think that's gonna be it for this part of the build. We're still not done. Also still love that I'm labeling these as city build despite we're just doing them all.
Yeah, we kind of stopped calling it the mall build and then just started calling
I
it the
think
city build and then
that's
just
the
started
city
putting it back.
inside the mall. Wait
I
till
mean,
we
yeah.
Okay, yeah, man, yeah, that's a
At
possibility.
this point, we are putting things in that don't belong in a mall, so I guess that's kind of true.
Jesse, on the 3rd story, we just have an offshoot and just to an apartment complex.
Ha.
Imagine, we just put like next to where the skylight is, like maybe on the opposite one, like over here, like behind the one with the fountain. We just put it on the back one closer to the theater. We just above these stairs, these escalators, just an apartment complex on top.
Escalators.
Yeah, actually no. Yeah, either side of where the fountain is, either side of
It's like
either big area.
rows of like street apartments, and they all just lead back into the
mall. Yeah.
into the mall. They
It's almost
live
like we're
in-
building like a vault society or something.
Yes.
It's a mall.
Too bad.
Are we making an unintentional Fallout build?
I don't think so, but maybe. What were you
Yeah,
saying,
it's
Clyde?
like-
We can always just dig down and put all the dwellings underneath.
Oh God.
Actually, now I kind of want to do a Fallout build at some point. Just make a vault.
Ah!
It's like that one theory on like what 16. The
Oh God.
Again?
show 16, where it's where the theory is they're all dead and the mall is purgatory or whatever.
Good God.
You're stuck in the mall.
Azrael,
Yes, Clyde. What?
I'm
So what the hell
sorry I
is
missed
it
the
again?
first 20-something minutes of stream.
That's fine. You
It's
weren't
fine.
feeling well.
Also, I kind of think that at some point we should actually do a Fallout build.
Pat,
It wouldn't
Pat.
be that difficult. Like with the mining tool or whatever you want to call it, that we like after we get used to it, we can use that. To, like, just
Nerd.
carve through things.
Well, good luck, you three.
Why you not doing the Fallout build? Why not?
No,
Why not?
I know nothing about Fallout.
Yeah.
You don't have to make a vault. Like all you need to know.
Asking everyone to
make a
follow
vault
along. What?
actually
Then I would
is the
then I
vaults are meant to be tests.
Yeah, but then I would do something and you would complain about it.
Not really.
I don't have that.
Anyhow, what was I gonna say?
Things are, I don't really give a shit.
Hey, Braden. If we build
What?
Vought Tower.
Oh no.
I don't know anything
But no, I'm actually,
about that.
Doesn't that
I'm
have
actually,
over? It has like so much storage.
Yeah, it does. It has like
I'd actually be
999 floors.
I'd be fine with just about anything you do though, Icarus. I don't know why you think I'd be upset with something you do over a vault build whenever the vaults are meant to be immoral. You could do whatever you fucking wanted, and they'd probably be something they'd do.
We could do the one where there was like one guy and 99 women.
Oh, Christ.
Or the one where they just pump
Nine.
drugs in.
The
Or
one,
combined.
97.
the one where there's one guy and one straight guy and 99 gay.
Or we could just do a vault of our, like, with a bunch of tests. We could do a vault with, like, mixed testing of just random shit.
Vault
Thing
number...
that we do for testing for.
Vault number 112 and a third. Wait, what? I don't know.
No. Call it, no. Vault 9 quarters, what was it, 9 3/4?
Oh, yeah. Something like that. Nah.
We'll call it Vault 9 3/4. And it's just, all 4 of us have our own section. Or not section, but we all have our own 4 tests that we conduct in the vault.
Mm. Honestly, I think the best way to do that, though, would just be
Job
to...
is to be. You guys live in the deepest part. Your goal is to kill everyone else.
I think there was one like that.
Honestly, I think the best course of action for building that, like...
Sorry. One.
Yeah, the best course for that would just be to build it without needing to tunnel, kind of, maybe? I don't know.
Well, my thought process is, like, maybe if we do want to put it subterranean, what we could do is we could build it out, and then we could use, like, the tool to, like, fill in gaps. Like,
The,
to, like,
the
around it with stone.
the problem with that is...
Does the terraformer not let you place blocks
It,
like
it,
that?
it does, it's just, I'm worried it would break into the parts where there's no...
That's why we would just... Okay, that's why we would just have to be, like, a few... Like, we don't do it specifically on lines where stuff is.
Can we talk about
I recommend... Fine, Clyde. If you're gonna be butthurt about it, we can talk after stream.
Well, no, it's just because she wants to end it, because we was
I know,
trying to
it's
end
good
it.
to talk about the idea on stream if they're the ones that are gonna be seeing it, possibly.
I was saying next stream.
We are not gonna remember this
What?
next fucking stream, Clyde.
But what's gonna make us remember it after stream.
If we end up deciding we want to attempt it, we can make a note. If we wait to decide on more information, though, it's gonna be a fucking week and we're gonna forgot.
Anyhow, I think that's gonna do it for this part of Minecraft builds. Thank you all so much for watching, and remember, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Goodbye, everybody.
Nom 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 nom.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Yeah, that makes sense.